watching Poindexter Lounge. You already know. You're watching Poindexter Lounge for the unity.
Are you gonna get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Poindexter, you're getting all excited.
Hi, you're watching Poindexter Lounge. I'm choking on chicken.
And now I'll make the point better. This joint's clever. In the lounge with Poindexter. So Poindexter Lounge, you know that we can get it in. And now I'm headed up like I'm Led Zeppelin.
Why don't you set aside an hour or two? We'll have a few drinks and a cup of coffee. I don't drink.
Yo. Hey, 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 yo.
All right, for a minute there, I thought we lost him. Whoa.
Hey, yo.
What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Vet, and it is good to have you with me in the lounge tonight. Now, look, if this is your first time to the lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and my crew can get together, meaning all of my nerd family here, can get together and talk about the things that we love, things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that get you excited, if those are things that get you to put on your Superman cape, as it were, yes, I'm draped all in Superman today. I even pulled out my Christopher Reeve shirt, designed by my friend Ryan Zeverfet. So go check out his stuff over on TeePublic. But yes, keeps getting away. Always getting sucked into turbines and stuff. That's how superheroes die, you know. But I'm also, if that gets you wearing like all your Superman memorabilia, get you excited for a character that has been around for over 80 years, if those are the types of things that you enjoy, then hey, you found the right place. So why don't you hit that subscribe button? Because YouTube's really screwing with me lately, and they're like, they giveth and they taketh away. I don't know what they're doing. Apparently they're cleaning house. They give me 2 subs and they take away 2 subs. I don't know what the heck is going on with YouTube anymore. It happens every once in a while. Actually, it's weird, and that's not what this video is about. But it is weird. It's like a weird thing that they do where it's like they clean things out, which is fine, right? Because like if they're dead accounts, it's fine. But it's just weird because like sometimes you got to get like a glut of people to all subscribe at once, and it like breaks that through, and then you get past that hump. I don't know. It's done like that twice to me before. But hey, so if you're not subscribed, my point is please subscribe, because we'd love to have you here. That's what this place is all about. This place is nothing without you. All right. It's just me staring at a wall, talking to a camera. And that's all good because I mean, it is a wall full of toys, and that's fun. But if you're not here to have these discussions and have a good time with me, then you know what? It's not that fun. So please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. And please, before you leave tonight, make sure that you give us a like on the way out. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you so much. And also shout out to all of our members here at the channel. If you're a member of the channel, thank you guys so much. You guys know you guys have been getting a lot of cool behind the scenes content these last couple of weeks. Before anybody else gets to see it, there's a video up right now of me and my family toy hunting this last weekend. Got a ton of stuff. It was a great haul. A lot of fun. You can see us doing that. So thank you to all the members there. And of course, all of our patrons. You guys are fantastic. Really appreciate all your support, guys. It really means the world to us, and everybody who gives super chats. I can never express to you guys how much it means to me and my family that you guys actually enjoy us that much, that, you know, besides just watching, I mean, that's a blessing in and of itself, but besides just watching, you guys give to the channel. And so I'm very, very thankful for that, and grateful to all of you. It is definitely a blessing, and comes in handy, especially because, like I said, Tiffany's been off of work now for a couple of weeks. She's still got probably about 4 more weeks. And so, hey, every little bit helps, because no, just like the commercials, we don't have Affleck. We've got Ben Affleck coming back, but we don't have Affleck, which pays for your bills. This video is not sponsored by Affleck, so I won't get into what they can do for you. But hey, good to have you guys here tonight. We got an interesting topic tonight. There should be some interesting debates. We want to hear from you in the chat for sure. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to say up front, I respect everybody's opinion. Okay, I want to say that right up front. I respect everybody's opinion, and this is not to tell you. This is not a video to tell you what to think. Yeah, sure. There's a little misnomer in the thumbnail, you know, that says, you know, is it time to move on from Superman 78? We're gonna have an honest conversation, but really, what this is a conversation is about is how the Superman fandom treats each other. All right. How we treat each other on social media, in person, how we treat the character of Superman, how we idolize some who have portrayed Superman, and act horribly about others who have portrayed Superman, and the people who have brought them to light. And we're going to talk about which Superman versions matter. Yeah. And we're going to talk about that. I'm going to spell it out for you. Which ones actually matter, which ones you should actually care about. And, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So we got a great panel. Before we get to the panel, I do want to bring up a couple things before it goes away, because we don't ever want the super chats to go away. My goodness, right off the bat, Supercam 1721 with a $49.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Supercam. You're super. Yeah, you sure are. Thank you so much, man. It says Superman is and was. It says, was, and ever will be my favorite character in fiction. If Donner had not directed Superman, there would have been no comic book movies. There is no problem at all. Moving on from Superman 78, you'll always remember and cherish the film. Rest in peace, Richard Donner. That's a great place to start this conversation, Supercam. Absolutely, it's a great place to start. I actually had people messaging me. They're like, wait a second. What do you mean move on from Superman 78? Why do we have to? I'm like, it's all right. It's all good. Just watch the video. Just watch the video, right? I got your attention. It's not a clickbait, because we're actually going to talk about this tonight. But yes, great comment, Supercam, for sure. That dude Vince, good to see you here tonight, says that's a lot of Mr. Reeve on the screen. Yes, sir. Richard Gilbert, good to see you, sir. I love the avatar. That's a great avatar. Brian Master Nunn is here. What's up? Oh, good to see you. Yes, and the Lounge Lizards. Good to see everyone here tonight. What's up, baby girl? Says, I hope you had a good day. I did have a good day. I spent the day with my wife, and I got a massage today. I told you guys I've been having this issue for like the last 4 or 5 weeks, where I slept weird on the couch one night. And you know how, like, if you fall asleep sitting up, like, you'll wake yourself up, you know, kind of like your head kind of bobbing back like that. Well, I did it really hard a couple of times, and apparently I pinched a nerve in my neck. And so I've been working with my chiropractor and a massage person that I've seen periodically for years. And I was getting numbness in my 3 fingers, which is really hard when you play guitar. I mean, fortunately, it was just by picking hand, but I mean, I dropped a pick a couple of times. It's hard to, you know, be able to tell. And so, and I was having like numbness go down my arm and stuff, because it was this nerve issue. But fortunately, that's getting worked out. And so even better today. So thank you for sure. Let's see who else is here. We got Dark Star. What's going on, Dark Star? Good to see you. David says, hey, Nash, I hope you had a fantastic day with your family. I love both Donner Superman and Cavill Superman equally. I just hope DC makes more with Henry while he is young. We need him. And the Snyderverse. Sometimes it takes a second when you're looking at, letters. Poindexter Lounge rules. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. What's up, Caleb? Good to see you. A lot of people with thoughts on Donner today. We're going to talk about that. Yes, Anthony Beltre says, hello, Enosh. How was your day? And rest in peace to Richard Donner. Absolutely. Andrew Casali in here says, man, this is this is sad. Didn't even know that it happened. Yeah, today was sad. I'm going to talk about it in just a second once we get through some people here. Says, what's up, Enosh? You'll believe a man can fly. I sure did, and I still do. Thanks for teaching us. Rest in peace to Mr. Donner. May you rest in peace. Yes, Jacob. And that's the thing, right? Christopher Reeve's Superman was and is and always will be my first Superman. Made me fall in love with the character. There ain't nobody can take away from that, just like Supercam just said a minute ago. What's up, Ryan? Good to see you. Mary Wilcox, always good to see you. Says Richard Donner, no doubt, will be missed. He set the path for all superhero films from DC to Marvel. May he rest in peace. Absolutely. What's up, Patrick? Good to see you. Bye. I'll go to bed. I'll miss Mr. Donner. Hey, I hope you catch the replay. Then if you have to go to bed. Music Man, good to see you. Says yes. Everyone is paying their respects to Richard Donner for sure. What's up, Keely Chow? Good to see you. Bradley in the house. Bradley! But Enosh. Yes. Anchorman, good to see you. Good to see you here as well. Geek Studio, always good to see Geek Studios in the house. Cinefinity and beyond. What's going on, my friend? Anthony Grigsby in the house. You Do Suck is in here. Yes. Oh, Lethal Weapon, man. Lethal Weapon. It wasn't Lethal Weapon awesome. We Are Venom says, sup, Enosh. What's up? We Are Venom. James M is here. Says, it looks like I'm on time. Good to see you. Yes. Let's see. There's my comments there. Mary Wilcox, I got that. The Dork Knight is here. Says, party people, how you doing tonight? We're doing well. We're gonna keep the party rolling for sure. Resident Justice says, show is gonna be awesome. Yes, it is. Get your butt in here, RJ. Shifty Gizm. Whoops. Where is it? Shifty Gizm says, to be fair, after Lethal Weapon 4, probably for the best we didn't get a fifth, especially with Mel and his new frightening teeth. Well, from what I hear, we're probably going to get another Lethal Weapon before it's all done. But you know what? Now, who knows? The plan was to get another Lethal Weapon. Now that's probably going to be up in the air a little bit. What's up, Paul? And it says hi to me and the fellow lounge lizards. Good to see everybody. Let's see here. Bradley. Yes, Bradley's here. Jacob McKenzie in the house. Yeah, I got Jacob already. Ryan is here. Tis I, Cherie. Good to see you, Cherie. Haven't seen you in a couple days, so good to see you. And I think that's everybody that's commented. So, the Widow. What's up, Ashley? By the way, Ashley, if I don't know if you said it yet, but hey guys, be looking for a community post tomorrow for me and also a Twitter post from me, because I will be on Ashley's channel tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, and we're going to talk DC and Marvel. So be looking for that. All right. What's up, Kumo D? Kumo D2. Good to see you in here. This must have skipped a little bit. Alan Piper is here tonight. Good to see you. All right. Alex, the filmmaker. Always good to see Alex in the chat as well. All right. And Jared, boy, man, it really did skip, didn't it? H. Bart says, hey, Nash, you and Jarbro were just talking about Donner. I know, H. Bart's. It's sad. It's ironic. I'm gonna share that a little bit here in just a second. What's up, John Collins? Good to see you, man. All right. Austin, good to see you. Good to see you, Austin. And let's see. I think we're all caught up now. Okay. Yeah, I think we're all caught up now. All right. If I missed you, I'm sorry, but we do have to get on with the show. All right. So, well, I can't forget this lady. The lovely Tiftastic has joined. So everybody say hi to Tiftastic. All right. So last night I was on $3 Theater with Matt Jarbo. And ironically, I wasn't even going to go on. I had fallen asleep. And then I saw that Matt had sent a link to join his show. And I wasn't going to go on. But he started talking about this thing about Superman and different portrayals of Superman, how Superman should be, who Superman should be, how we perceive Superman, all these things. And Matt mentioned my name. And I was really surprised, actually, that Matt thought that I disagreed with his take because Matt mentioned my name while he was streaming. He says Enosh from Point Dexter Lounge probably has a completely different view of this than what I do. But I think that 78 Superman served its purpose. It was there, and it's something that we can look back, especially of those of us who were around during that time. We can look back through it with more childish eyes, and that's fine. That's what it is. And I kind of gave him the hot take coming in because I was like, I'm going to go ahead and come in. So ended up coming in, had a pretty good conversation with Matt about the fact that I agree with him. I don't think that you can ever dismiss what I sound robotic here. Let me see if I can fix this. If you were watching Matt, you know that, man, StreamYard has been screwing stuff, and I don't know what's going on. All right, hopefully that's better. Let me know if that's any better. Yeah, StreamYard has been screwing up for some reason, and I apologize to you. Like, I pay for the best StreamYard. It's supposed to be the best StreamYard experience that they offer. My internet is fine. I don't know why StreamYard does this, so I apologize to each and every one of you for that. But look, here's the thing. No, I'm not even on Wi-Fi. That's the thing. I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I'm hooked in hardline, so this should not be giving me this at all. So so it's StreamYard. So I apologize, guys. But so here's the thing. I grew up loving this character. Superman is my favorite character of all time. My son's middle name is Jor-El, for goodness sake. It is what it is. I love this character. But as much as I respect Richard Donner for what he did, because you guys even said it here already, Richard Donner set the tone for everything that came after. He produced the first, and quite honestly, I would even say probably the greatest superhero movie in Superman the movie, because of what they had to go through to get that movie made. And for that moment in time, it was the greatest thing ever. And it stood a testament to what could be done to actually make a superhero film. And it is something that now they go back all the time and they look at that. That being said, times change, people change, and yes, even characters like Superman should change to reflect their surroundings. We talked about it last night, and I'm going to bring my panel in here in just a second, but we talked about it last night, and I think it's very, very true. We were seeing things like Superman, the ideas of like Superman can just do anything. He can fix anything. He always makes the right decisions. He never makes a mistake. He never messes up. He was just born ready, knowing what to do at all times. And I don't think that that's a good way to write a character. When you literally write a character that it's like, if we fire missiles off in different directions, not only will he stop both missiles, but he'll stop somewhere in the middle and save a cat up in a tree. It deters us from being able to relate with that character. And what has been the biggest complaint about Superman over the last at least 4 decades? Because there was a simpler time when people just loved Superman. But the biggest complaint is people say, I can't relate to him. He's overpowered. I don't understand the character. The character does no wrong. He's a big blue Boy Scout. He doesn't relate with humans, which is amazing, because I said it last night, and you'll hear me say it, and you probably heard me say it many, many times. Folks, they rebooted Superman in '86 in the comics, and after they did that, they made him relatable. And I don't know why. It really shows when I hear people talk that way that they haven't picked up a comic book in the last 30 years. They haven't read what Superman's actually about. They act like comic books are just for little kids, right? And somehow we're supposed to relate to a Superman who is the stories are told for little kids. Look, we grew up with this character. So yes, there should absolutely be stories for little kids with Superman, because we need new generations to come up, and not all that gritty stuff is going to be good for kids to see at that age. But the reality is that Superman should be able to relate to everyone. Everyone should be able to relate to this character. And that means sometimes we should be able to see the character make a mistake. Sometimes we should be able to see the character mess up. Sometimes we should be able to see the character learn from his mistakes and learn what to do better the next time. That's why when I walked out of Man of Steel, the movie, I felt like I had finally seen the Superman movie that I'd always wanted to see, based on the comics, something that was rooted in reality. Superman did not he had an arc where he was going to learn how to become that character that we needed. And I'm sorry, but I'm fine with having good conversation. Show you guys some conversations I think are really they're opposite of what we should be doing as fans. I'm sorry if it's buffering again. Like I said, I am not on Wi-Fi, so I'm not sure what's going on. But it's the opposite of what we should be doing as fans. We should be just enjoying what we enjoy, letting others enjoy what they enjoy, and having fun with this character. Instead, we've gotten to a point where if it's not my Superman, it doesn't matter. And I hate it. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you know that I hate it, and to make you somehow feel bad for liking something that I don't like. There are Superman stories for everyone. And speaking of everyone, we're going to get to everyone right now. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, you love him. I love him. He is here and with us now. It's been a couple of days, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the lounge. My right-hand guy most of the time here, Brian, Master of None. What's up, Brian?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
I am doing good. I am doing very well. Yeah. Max was back, so I was just over there hanging out with good old Max.
Heck yeah.
So,
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm ready to talk some Superman. Just watched The Goonies earlier today.
There's a Superman reference in Goonies, too.
This is very true.
Sloth is wearing a Superman shirt. All right, we got a couple more guys to bring in. So, ladies and gentlemen, he's become a staple mark of the show, and everybody loves him. I love him, too. Hope you guys are subscribed to these guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. DL Vince. What's going on, DL?
How's it going?
Oh, I love that. I love that, man. That's awesome.
Thank you. For those people that think that I don't like, yeah, I know. For those people that think I don't like Christopher Reeve's movies, bruh, this is what got me into Superman. This is the first Superman anything that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first Superman the movie. That changed everything for me.
Telling you, man. I get it. All right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, always the subject of controversy, it seems, but we like him around here, so we keep him around. And he's a good guy, and he's part of what I consider. I'm going to show you guys some conversations that have taken place that I've been privy to, where people are just rude and arrogant and everything. Here's a testament to the fact that we can have differing opinions and stuff and still be friends. And that's the whole point, right? Ladies and gentlemen, and it's not that he disagrees with me and everything. It's just that I know people have given him a hard time and gave me a hard time about being friends with him at first. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Crazy Joe from Mega Podtastic. What's going on, Crazy Joe?
Hey, yeah, source of controversy. How about that?
You like that?
Yeah, well, I was actually thinking, you always send the link, and I was thinking I shouldn't click on that link for the next few weeks because I saw the comments. I know there's some people in your chat that just hate me, and I apologize to them. But I had to click for this topic because I love Christopher Reeve. I love Richard Donner. Obviously the topic right now is Superman, but I got to point out he directed the all-time classic Twilight Zone episode, Nightmare at 20,000 Feet. He was the man who we wouldn't know that there was something on the wing if it wasn't for Richard Donner.
Hey,
and wow. There you go.
I wonder if everybody even knows that.
No, I had no idea. That's insane. That's great.
And since Brian brought up the Goonies, I got to give you my Goonies pet peeve. It drives me crazy that people think the line, "Hey, you guys," is from the Goonies. Because in the Goonies, Sloth was quoting the Electric Company. That comes from the Electric Company. Sloth was quoting the Electric Company. And I always hear people say, "Oh, that's from the Goonies." It's like, well, kind of, but it's the Goonies by way of the Electric Company.
Absolutely. All right. And by the way, you can look at all this because you can see people in the chat like it. Showcase, I would say you probably need to stick around, buddy. I don't know where you got this idea that I'm backing Richard Donner. I have no idea where you're getting that, man. Because
all right.
Because this is absolutely not a bash Richard Donner thing. Actually, I want to talk about tonight about honoring Richard Donner for his for what he did for Superman and how he paved the way for things like Man of Steel and other things. So I would tell you, don't be so quick to judge. And here is this is the thing, and I'm not mad at you for this, but seriously, we're going to look at some comments tonight from people online that unfortunately this kind of stuff happens, where we've just gotten to a point where we don't listen to each other. We don't listen to everything. We just assume. And I would just tell you, don't assume, because I love Richard Donner. And if you've been with us for the last already 34 minutes, you would know not one negative thing has been said about Richard Donner yet, nor will a negative thing be said about Richard Donner tonight. So I just happened to see that pop up there, and I just, look, I get it. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about tonight. You're literally talking about what my subject is tonight, is the Superman zealots who, if it's Donner or Snyder or anybody else, anybody who says that's not my Superman needs to back off, because they're trying to gatekeep a character that should be all things to all people. So I invite you, Showcast, to sit around, to stay in the chat, and really see what we're talking about tonight, because I don't think it's what you think we're talking about. All right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, welcome to the channel, a newcomer. Met him in Matt's chat last night. Loved his conversation, loved his comments and stuff, and he seemed to dig me. We connected via Twitter last night, and so he is on the panel tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the lounge for the first time, Metaverse. What's going on, Metaverse?
Hello, everyone. How are we doing tonight?
Doing very well. Doing very well.
I just find it surprising that the show hasn't really even started, and you already got a prime example of what you're trying to talk about. It's just, you can't write this stuff, man. This is perfect.
I know. I don't know. So look, I guess then maybe I need to start off right off the bat and tell you exactly what Superman matters and which ones don't. You ready? So let me tell you which Superman matters. Okay. First of all, let's see here. I had him there. Where'd he go? Oh yeah. Okay. So y'all know that I talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League. So look, this is the Superman that matters right here. Henry Cavill. This Superman matters. Come at me. Oh, but wait a second. Yeah. Henry Cavill absolutely matters. And I relate a lot of things to toys because I got a lot of toys. So this Superman matters. And I'll defend Henry Cavill all the way. But you know what other Superman matters? Justice Superman matters, right? That's a dark, evil Superman that kills everybody. Yes, that's what I like, right? He's dark, and he's brooding, and he's gonna kill everybody. That's who I love. Because you all know, if I love Henry, I must love Injustice Superman. They're dark and brooding, and they don't smile enough. Those are the two Supermen that matter. You know what? There might be another one. Justice Lord Superman matters. Yes, that's Superman from another dimension where the heroes have all turned evil and the villains are good. This Superman matters because, let's be honest, he's got one of the coolest outfits ever. Any Superman. So we got two evil Superman and a really dark, brooding one. These are the best Supermen. But are they? Okay, well, hold on. Oh, hold on. Black Suit Return of Superman. Superman matters. That's the best. He's the best. I love him so much. Oh my gosh, this is the best Superman. This is the Superman that matters. I guess along with these other Supermen too. All these Supermen matter. Oh, well. Oh, hold on. Okay. Well, how about that story where Darkseid raised Superman? Superman crash landed on Apokolips, and Darkseid raised him, and he was evil and had all the powers of Superman. That's it. That's it right there. That's it right there. So we got evil. We got three evil Supermen. We got black suit Superman that everybody wants to hate on, and Henry Cavill Superman. So there you go. That should tell you everything you need to know about what I love about Superman. Oh, hold on.
We got Cyborg Superman, glitchy, digitized.
I didn't even realize I made a toy about that Darkseid Superman. That's
okay,
cool.
okay, yeah. Well, you know what? Okay, so let's see.
You got Superman Beyond, Batman Beyond.
How about Superman Blue? Electric Blue Superman, right? Yeah. Everybody loves Electric Blue Superman. Come on, Superman Blue, man. Everybody loves him. I mean, so yeah, he matters. Well, and if you're gonna have Superman Blue, you might as well have Superman Red as well, because they were. Yeah. I mean, they're part of the same coin, right? So yeah, there you go, right? Oh well,
So what you're saying is,
how about Beppo the super monkey?
So what you're
Beppo the super monkey matters. That's the Superman that matters. Come on, you know
I've lost feeling in my arms.
Come on, you know it. Come on, Beppo the super monkey. He matters, right? Oh, you know what? This one too, like Doomsday Superman matters. Doomsday Superman matters. You know what? I'm even going to go out on a limb, even though it's not my favorite thing. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you. New 52 Superman matters. New 52 Superman matters. These are the Supermen that you should care about. Oh, and guess what?
So what you're saying is that Superman matters?
Christopher Reeve absolutely matters. You know who matters? Superman. There is no definitive Superman. There is no, it's just my Superman, and it doesn't matter what you like. It doesn't matter what you think, because they all serve a purpose. It's all part of the never-ending battle. And if you don't know that term, I question how big of a Superman fan you are. Because that's Superman's whole thing. All of Superman matters. You are not a gatekeeper for Superman. You are not helping the character if you just sit back and say, even as a Snyder fan, and you just say, oh, just Henry Cavill. He's the only one that matters. I love Henry. Great. Love Henry Cavill. You can have your favorite. Nobody's telling you can't have your favorite. You can love Henry Cavill. And I hope you do. But you know what? Also, don't sit there and come at me and others and say, well, only Christopher Reeve matters. Because it all matters. All of these versions of Superman matters. If you are a fan of one, you should understand that it's an ongoing story that has been around for 80 years. This is not something that just thought up last week in somebody's garage, and in your garage, and you all of a sudden just like this one thing, so only you matter. There are other people with different opinions, guys. There are other people who have different interpretations of stuff that they like, and not one of them is less than any other. Not one of them, guys. It all matters, and it should all be treated with respect. It should all be accepted. And if you don't like one, just don't watch it. But it is not your responsibility to get in everybody's face, to get in everybody's chat room, to get in everybody's video, to get in everybody's Facebook post, to get in everybody's Twitter, and tell everybody, just make sure that if they even post a picture of the Superman that you don't like, or you don't like as much as one or the other, just like if somebody posts a picture of Christopher Reeve. If somebody posts a picture of Christopher Reeve on Twitter, right? It's not your responsibility to come in all hot going, I don't like him. I like Henry Cavill. Well, I'm glad you like Henry Cavill. That's great because he's Superman. It's also not your responsibility to say, there's only one true Superman, and that's Henry Cavill. And on the flip end of that, it's also not your responsibility to sit there and gripe and moan every time somebody posts a picture of Henry Cavill, just benignly posting a picture and then come in and say, no, only Christopher Reeve is Superman. Nobody cares about all that. You know what I care about, guys? Superman. I love Superman. I support Superman and all his incarnations. And you know what's one thing that I learned about Superman? And that is, it's a story. It's many stories. And you can learn and enjoy something from all of them if you allow yourself to. So that's my opening remarks. Brian, it looked like you had something there, and then we're going to get into this a little bit.
You're muted, my guy.
Dang it.
It's not me.
I was smirking at the guy that is apparently not watching, but chatting. Yeah, dude, like, we're not bashing the dude Donner at all. Like, we've all stated we love his movies, and like The Omen is one of the greatest horror films of all time. And I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, see,
one of my favorite figures.
I mean, we clearly love Superman. The original.
Beautiful figure.
I think everyone can say that we all love that movie, and probably at one point in time within the last couple of days watched it or going to watch it. So it's like, yeah, no, dude, just stop with that crap, man. No, sorry, man. You beat the wrong drum. But like I said, it's all down to one thing, and I think the words of the great Jeffrey Lebowski can sum it up.
Oh yes.
Well, that's like your opinion, man.
So I do want to take a moment, and I do want to talk about Richard Donner, because Richard Donner brought us, look, Superman the movie and Superman 2. Now I know Richard Lester came in and finished, Superman 2 because, the Salkinds had a falling out with Richard Donner.
It kind of snidered him.
Yeah. And I understand that. And you know what? That's one of the reasons why, like, I can even sympathize with Crazy Joe here, because Crazy Joe, for example, he likes Justice League, right? The Justice League version, which I actually prefer the theatrical version of Superman 2. And that's a hot take for people, but it's not because I disrespect Donner. It's not because I don't like Donner. It's simply because I grew up with the theatrical. Okay. Mm-hmm. I grew up with that film, and I love that film the way it is. And so seeing some of the things, and it's not really so much about the story. It's more about, it's more about the way that the movie takes you out of it. Because one, it wasn't Richard Donner that finished it, right? He could have finished it if he wanted, but he didn't. It was someone else, about it. And so the thing is that, it's not about that. It's just about the fact that, like, when you see, instead of actual filmed scenes, that you see like the not the outtakes, but the auditions and stuff like that. It's it is what it is.
Enosh, I'm actually glad.
Can I just ask a question? Are you watching a different video right now? I'm not going to address you again, but like, are you? I think you're watching somebody else while we're on the. You're listening to somebody else while we're on the screen. Notice tonight is not just about Richard Donner. Tonight is about Superman. We are honoring Richard Donner.
How do you miss the point that bad?
This guy's not making any sense.
We didn't even. Okay.
Bro, he's not. We're not dissing Christopher Reeve or Richard Donner. Enosh made an entire point. Every Superman matters.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tonight about the fact that Snyder fans should not turn their back or attack on people who prefer Richard Donner's version or people who are looking forward to the new movies coming out, right? It has nothing to do with any of that. It's about these characters, right? And that's what we really have to get down to. That's what this whole show is about respecting other people's opinions. So it's literally the opposite of what we're talking about tonight. But Richard Donner, man, like without Richard Donner, we don't have any superhero movies. He's literally the father of it. He literally made Superman the movie out of something where like no one was interested in the property.
Yeah, it was going to be Guy Hamilton. Like the guy did like James Bond movies, and I guess it was like really campy and goofy the original way like the Salkinds had it. So it's like, no, thank him and Tom Mankiewicz for fixing the script and getting that going. I mean, you can say a lot about Donner, but Mankiewicz has a lot too. Like,
but to be fair, we never did see Guy Hamilton's version. Maybe it would have been great.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah. I mean, 40 years later, we could have all been sitting here talking about,
release the Hamilton cut,
right? Right. So I mean, but I mean, the history has played out the way that it has, right? And so, I definitely want to honor Richard Donner because look, Richard Donner was he was a great director, great movies, and gave us great franchises. And it would have been interesting to see had he continued on with Superman, where it would have gone. In my opinion, anyways.
I think it would have been better than what we got with 3 and 4.
While I was waiting for the show to start, I was scrolling on Twitter and I saw one of the people that I follow. He posted something very interesting, I thought. Apparently, when Superman for the Atari 2600 came out, it was the first game to like ride off the hype of a major motion picture. So in a roundabout way, Richard Donner created the movie game like tie-ins. Like that whole thing started because of Superman on Atari 2600. I thought that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're out
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little bit of a lag. Sorry about that, guys. Richard Donner, his vision for that first Superman movie, like when you look at what he did under the pressure that he was under, he was filming 2 films, and so he was filming Superman 1 and 2. And they literally took the ending to Superman 2 and they put it on Superman 1. Because the ending to Superman 2 was supposed to be Superman flying around the world and doing his thing. And so, it's amazing because he was under the pressure, he was under the time crunch, and he delivered a movie that honestly, just like the tagline, it made us believe a man could fly. It really did. I mean, do you guys have what are some of you guys' memory? I know a couple of you guys are old enough to I mean, do you remember Crazy Joe, do you remember going to the theater and watching Superman?
One of the first movies I ever saw as a kid was Superman 2. So actually remember Superman 2 first, but yeah, I remember going to my grandmother's house when she got her first VCR. The only movie she had was Superman, so we used to watch Superman like every Sunday because it was the only tape, and we loved it. To me, it never gets old. I show it to my kids. My kids love it. We every now and then we pop it on, and it holds up. Maybe the special effects are dated, but the heart of that movie is timeless.
Mm-hmm. It is. It really is. So this is the last thing I'm going to give. I'm going to give you one more chance, man. I'm seriously going to give you one because it's probably everybody else is kind of groaning because I am giving you one more chance, but I'm not going to have anybody harass anybody in the chat. This place is the furthest place from an echo chamber. I mean, seriously.
Wait. Can I chime in here, Enosh? I'd like to talk directly to Showcaz.
Yeah. Sure.
I hate the Snyder Cut. I absolutely hate the Snyder Cut, and I am on a channel with people that absolutely adore it. And we have nice conversations, and we get along, and we talk. And the fact that we disagree doesn't matter. This is no echo chamber. Even though they all disagree with me, they hear me out, and they're kind and they're respectful, and I do the same for them. This is not an echo chamber by any means from the guy who doesn't like the thing that they probably like the most. Okay? Sorry, just had to say it.
No, that's very true.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. So we're done with that. We're done with that. Because I want people in the chat to be able to actually have a conversation about this topic. I think that this is a great topic of discussion. I think it's great to talk about the complete history of Superman in cinema, on TV, where the character came from, where the character has gone, what the character has meant to everybody. And you know what? Richard Donner was absolutely a huge part of that. Richard Donner, we owe everything to Richard for getting that off the ground, you know. Yeah. But it doesn't mean that the character can't evolve either. And the point is tonight is exactly the opposite of what was just said there. My point tonight is your Superman is not better than my Superman, and my Superman is not better than your Superman. It's all Superman.
No, it's 100% correct. I mean, like my introduction to the character was through the Christopher Reeves movies and through Superman Returns. Like that was the movies I grew up with, and that's the version of the character I deeply loved, as well as the animated series, right? And Richard Donner was involved instrumentally in a lot of the movies I grew up. I mean, I watched Goonies, Lethal Weapon, that kind of stuff too. And not only that, but he shepherded a lot of the X-Men movies, which kind of like started off this comic book boom in a way in the 2000s, right? So,
yeah,
in a lot of ways, if it was not for Richard Donner, we wouldn't be where we are today in a lot of regards with superhero movies,
Very true.
Yeah, I mean, he kicked the whole thing off, really, and he made it happen. Now, it's unfortunate what happened to him with the Salkinds, with Warner Brothers, and how, he got kicked off of Superman 2. But I think the evidence and the quality of Superman the movie and most of Superman 2 is a pretty good testament to what the subsequent movies were missing, and so there's welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Saggy Melons and the Truth 31. What's up, Truth 31?
Hey,
hello. How's everybody doing today?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hello, everybody. Right. Wow, it's a big panel tonight. What's happening?
Heck yeah! Well, we're talking about something that everybody is pretty people are very hot about these topics about when it comes to Superman. I've realized one thing that I am part of probably two of the most easily ticked off and agitated fan groups on the planet. One being Star Wars, and two being Superman.
We Star Trek fans would like to have a word with
you. I was going to say.
I'm a Star Trek fan too.
Single too, man.
Oh, trust me, I'm a Star Trek fan too. I just don't do a lot following up on some of that stuff, right? But
Bro, have you seen the Potterheads as well? Like my girlfriend.
Yeah, Potter. Wait, is that the actual name of the fandom? Is Potterheads?
Yes. Yep, my girlfriend's one of them.
Oh my god, I've never known that.
Yep.
My brain just. It's too
Yeah.
late.
Well, I was also going to mention too. It's also about coming together and honoring a man and his legacy. You know, Richard Donner wasn't just Superman 2. I mean, like I said, Goonies, Lethal Weapon. He was instrumental. Like I would say, he's one of the great directors of our time in a lot of regards, and kind of highly underrated too when you think about it.
Are people mad at this dude? I'm very confused.
No. I'll just quickly give you. We have somebody in the chat who basically is not watching the show. And for some reason, they think that because I said at the beginning of the show, I was setting up the stage for the fact that because tonight I'm going to talk about and show actually a few different things about why I'm really tired of fans attacking each other. I'm tired of, as somebody who's part of the Snyder Cut movement, I'm tired of listening to Snyder Cut people acting like anything that's not Snyder is somehow bad or stupid, or they feel the need to attack it. And I get it, because we've received a lot of attack from a lot of other sides, and I'm going to talk about that tonight. But that also being said, I'm sick of these gatekeepers. I've shared with you guys on many different streams about how I'm on Facebook pages and stuff, and all of a sudden, and I'm going to show you guys some of this stuff tonight, because it's over the top. And I'm not even going to show you the worst of it, because some of that I would have to go back months to literally find stuff from people, and it's just ridiculous. And here again is Matt Jarbo. What's going on, Matt?
What? I mean, apparently I was brought up or something, and I don't know.
Yeah, I know what's going on in the chat. It's very confusing. I've seen people, I don't know if they're parody accounts of people that we know or what. It's
there's some parody accounts in the chat tonight. They're not. I highly doubt that they're the actual people that.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
So can I just do a mod thing or no?
Well, was that not actually Matt who was saying? I heard it was going to get heated in here.
No, that was Matt. I'm sure that was Matt.
Well, I mean,
was it you, Matt?
Last night?
No, tonight.
Tonight? No.
That wasn't you saying it was going to get heated in here?
No, we were talking. Me and Matt Jarbo were talking, and I creeped in over here to look, and I was like, "What is going on?" I was like, "Why is Ryan Kinnell and friggin' like what is happening?" I was like, "And why is Jarbo being mentioned?" And Matt Jarbo was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know what's going on, dude."
Yeah, no, I was over in a DM talking with a private chat with somebody that is all good, but I just work here.
Hey guys. Apparently, I've only spent 40 minutes talking about how great Richard Donner is, showing pictures of Richard Donner, talking about him in the positive, and doing all these things. And apparently, Geek Studio is here to honor Richard Donner, but I am not, because Geek Studio says we're honoring Richard Donner. Clearly, I'm not. Clearly, I have taken a hard stance against Richard Donner during this video. Absolutely.
He ruined our childhoods, guys.
You literally went over this man's head to the point where, like, I can't.
Yeah,
I mean, do you guys remember how woke?
Normally, I would not call out somebody in the chat like this, but like literally, this is like baffling me so much, because I feel like I'm arguing with my ex-wife. Like you're arguing points that aren't even. You're arguing points that aren't even.
That's
like I don't know what I said. I feel like I could sit here silent for the next 2 hours and
Donner's name. He's being quiet, so he doesn't offend
I'm wearing a Donner shirt, for God's sake.
How dare you honor this man? How dare you?
How dare you in memoriam?
I know, this is like a nice dedication stream to a great director, and people are like, "Oh, Enosh sucks. He hates Richard Donner."
One guy. Like, your headphones are broken. I don't know.
I was very confused. That's why I came in like, what am I missing? Like, why is
exactly.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Right. Now, truth, you're here, man, and you're like me. Like we have fought for the Snyder Cut. We're very outspoken. Right?
Sure.
We're very, very outspoken. You especially, I mean, like you take it to that next level. You know, like I fight for it, everybody knows, but I mean, like you use the expletives to get the point across. And that's why I love you and I appreciate you and I watch your shows and stuff. I mean, like, so, I mean, tell me how you feel about seeing this today, because I've already expressed, like, apparently I could not clearly express enough.
Right.
Exactly how I feel about everyone being respected for whatever Superman they love.
Sure.
You know, and I'm actually telling people, look, don't attack people who love Richard Donner Superman or Christopher Reeve, right?
Yeah.
Don't do that, you know? But in the same token, I expect Superman fans, especially because we're Superman fans.
Sure.
Right? Like everything that character represents. Why do you think that people just can't seem to get along and just enjoy Superman?
Well, I think because Superman is such an iconic character, and so many people have their own interpretations of how Superman should be, right? Superman should be smiling, saving cats. Superman should be darker. And the fact that some people just can't wrap their heads around, like, listen, Superman has been around for 80 plus years, correct? Yeah. So throughout those years, he's been interpreted by many different writers, many different directors. And it's okay if you don't like one interpretation over the other. If you love Zack Snyder's Superman, that's okay. If you love Christopher Reeve, that's okay too. I love both versions. I love any kind of Superman. As long as you respect the essence of who the character is, we're all good. Whether he's darker or lighter, it doesn't matter. Like, this is a fictional character. Remember Jay and Silent Bob, where Ben Affleck says fictional characters. Like, why are people getting so heated over someone who's not real? This is all fiction. We're supposed to, like, celebrate the character. And it's a shame because, Richard Donner, who I love, by the way, the Lethal Weapon franchise, that's my bread and butter right there. I love that franchise. So
yeah, it is. It's a good
Riggs.
Yeah.
By the way, can I just read this because this makes me laugh. You may think Enosh disrespects Richard Donner / his Superman. That's great. I don't. Thank you. I want to say
what? Oh God! I just gotta say,
awesome.
I love this chat.
I was on RJ's stream earlier today, and I just can't help but notice some of the similarities between that stream and this one about, like, respecting people that love other versions of the character and all that. I just can't help but just love the
yes, and that was a big sticking point for me in regards to Spider-Man and how some people worship Sam Raimi and Tobey Maguire as, like, the only version that can ever exist, right?
Yes,
it's somewhat of the modern version of this, where it's like people who grew up with that version, similar to the Richard Donner and Christopher Reeve films, cannot get over that,
Well,
and
like
there's a lot of
Kirk and
comparisons
Picard,
to that.
man.
Yeah,
It's like Kirk and Picard, brother.
That had me dying when I read that in the chat. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it.
And thank you, Caleb. I appreciate that.
I don't know if that's actually Showcaz or if that's because like it's mixed with the Geeks and Gamers logo that was up there earlier. So I don't know if this is like that. If this is one of those accounts like trying to get a twofer there. I don't know. That's funny. I don't know. I don't know. Well, now what were you saying, Matt?
About what?
When you came in, because you were talking about you heard your name, but then you started to say something about this topic. I mean, just last night, Matt, you and I were talking about Superman, and you thought that I was going to come in actually with the opposite take.
Yeah,
and I kind of came in, absolutely agreeing with you, on this stuff, and now here we are today.
Yeah. That's definitely sad. That was not what I was expecting today, honestly. So, I like Superman, obviously, but I still think that a lot of the stuff I've read comes across as predictable and kind of boring. And a lot of people can't handle that take. I'm still getting crap today on Twitter for the thing yesterday.
Yeah, I saw Mahler talk about you, Matt. About your tweets.
Mahler talked about.
Yeah, Mahler screen captured tweets and was talking about you and your Superman take.
Like, am I wrong? No, but it's like, this is the thing. All these efforts, man, they won't ever actually talk to me.
Yeah, people are actually saying that. Actually, it was funny. People were saying that people like Matt, who have the same take, is why people will never get good-hearted Superman stories again. They'll always be dark and emo. That was actually the response to Matt's statement from people.
Good.
That's a stretch.
Let them feel like that's going to be the case.
Hold on, Saggy about to pop off. Showcaz, I'm gonna need you to stop literally just doing what you're doing, because at the end of the day, this is a movie talk thing, and it's not disrespectful to talk about characters. Yes, the man passed away, and we are paying respects, but it doesn't mean that people aren't allowed to talk about the projects that people have done and talk about how they feel about things. So I'm gonna need you to get your shit together and calm the F down.
Literally nobody has talked about Man of Steel yet, by the way.
Yeah.
Right, and I don't even know why like it matters.
Imagine this type of response, like back when Stan Lee died, if like you couldn't mention any of his work at all because, like, God forbid. Oh my God.
Right,
oh no,
it's like,
have you ever
calm
seen
down,
like his
dude.
Twitter account?
Calm down.
Like when they tweeted about Captain Marvel, like the premiere of Captain Marvel, and like Twitter had a meltdown in the comment section.
I remember
They're-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, like, no, you get stop tweeting, you ghouls. Like, what are you doing? It's like, yeah, his, you know, he had it's
He was in the movie.
Well, it's not only that, but true. But it's like his foundation has been like active. The Stan Lee account has moved beyond Stan Lee because Stan Lee wasn't running the account. The guy was 91 or 90 or something like that. He was over 90. He's not on Twitter like our former president out there tweeting at 3 o'clock in the morning when he's waking up to take a piss. You know, like that's not happening. So it's just people are overreactionary for very stupid reasons. More people need to have sex. That's just my take on it.
I agree.
Stop
Amen
reading
to that.
Superman.
Amen.
Stop reading Superman. And instead of saving a kitty out of a tree, you plow that kitty in the tree. That's what you do.
That
But it's got to be human of 18 consensual.
What the heck?
That was the weirdest analogy ever.
Right.
But okay.
I'm just saying it was the only way I could connect Superman.
That is not. No, that is not the only way you could. No, what?
What? Hold on. What's the only other way we got there?
Oh,
What? Hold on. Let's go. Wait.
still
Do
have
you
that?
want to? But do you want to take it?
That's when I found this crystal, and it called to me.
Yeah,
and it helped me. It helped me build this place.
Yeah,
I mean,
it did.
actually, it built it. And that's when I learned who I was, and what I needed to do.
What?
Wait,
is
can we hold
happening?
on? Can we stop for a moment though? Can we have a serious conversation real quick about
No,
how
not with you.
about how Richard Donner's Superman kind of showed him as a creeper? Right? Like when he looked through his clothing.
Okay,
right?
Jarbo,
Can we
thank
have
you
that
for being
conversation, please? Like,
No. Not
because we're
today,
talking
another time.
about like Superman getting ass, right? You know, and here he is. He's like using his X-ray vision, and he's just like boop 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 boop.
Well,
boop,
but
boop,
okay,
boop, boop,
but
boop,
all
boop,
but all in
titties.
fairness, in all fairness, that is Bryan Singer's version of Richard Donner's Superman, not vice
No,
versa.
in the original Superman, he did look through Lois's
Well,
dress.
yeah, no, you're right.
Well,
You're right.
that was by invitation, though. Lois
yeah, I was gonna
asked
say she
him.
kind of asked him.
She asked him what
There
color
was
her panties
consent.
were. That's actually a
Oh, it's consensual. Fine. It was
Consensual
consensual.
X-raying.
Between two
Okay,
adults.
okay.
Why would Lois Lane be like, "Yo, can you tell me what kind of panties
Yeah.
I got on, bro? Like,
What kind
doesn't
of
she
male
not know?
power fantasy
Does
is
she
that?
not know?
Well,
Did she
it's
wake up
kind
and
of
not know?
flirty and her asking questions to get to understand his power set. you know?
She's all like, Superman, can you tell if I have
Listen,
a racing
the-
stripe
the
or the
first-
Bermuda
hold on.
Triangle?
The first thing I would ask Superman is not what the color of my panties are. Is if we do this, are you gonna fracture and destroy my pelvic?
Well, she does ask him. She does ask him how big he is.
Like, well, we need to ask. Like, if we're gonna have sex and I'm a human, you're gonna have to wear this kryptonite condom. So to lower the powers a bit.
Do you think that there's a world where that Superman speech from the Justice League Unlimited when he's talking about defeating Darkseid, but he said that to like Wonder Woman, right? Imagine that, but it's like a sexual connotation. It's all like, I've always had to pull my punches, afraid of breaking a bone, but you can take it.
Ever read that?
Every time I have a conversation about this character, this type of shit always comes up at some point.
I mean, look, I would stop him, guys, but he ain't wrong. Like that's
I'm just saying, it's like I've got some funny takes.
Thank you,
to deal with
Richard.
it.
Thank you, Richard Donner.
There's a famous essay by Larry Niven called "Man of Steel, Woman of Kleenex."
I was gonna say it's a good thing that T.W.
that a
McKay
porno?
is not here tonight because he would be really embarrassed for us. Shout
Well,
out
it's like
to
that.
TW.
It's like that line from Mallrats, where he's all like,
yeah,
it'd be like a shotgun blast right through her back. Like, have we ever had a proper nerd discussion about about how he actually like the velocity of Superman's orgasm, because I mean, like, I've seen examples on the internet of stuff reaching as far as like 6 feet.
You know,
and that's a human male. That's a human male, but a full powered Kryptonian that just got done like bleaching his anus in the sunlight. I mean, we're talking full charge here. What could it potentially be? How far could he fire that thing?
There's no stopping him, Saggy.
No.
Do you think it's a machete or something?
Well,
Like, what do
you think the gravitational pull and Kryptonian DNA, yellow sun?
I
All I'm asking is
history right now.
Hold on. All I'm asking is he like is he really good at geometry?
Enosh's face right now tells a story. It tells a story of allowing Matt Jarbo on his stream, and Jarbo talking about Superman's sex life.
Super sperm.
Well, here's my question.
Your butthole itch.
Yes, it does right now. It doesn't. I know. I'm not a fan of it either because I don't know where it comes from.
Like, what the hell?
It's from the balls, Saggy. It comes from the balls.
Jarbo, can I
pee
please
comes from the balls.
I mean,
okay.
Some coworkers made a list like which fictional characters in both Marvel and DC could Superman have it with. Like, it was a long list at the end of it.
Well, okay, so I'm going to put this to bed real quick. I heard a joke again the other night that I have not heard since I was probably in 6th grade. Right. So the joke goes like this. It's an old joke, but and you probably all heard it when you were kids. But basically, it's Wonder Woman decides one day that she's going to go sunbathing, and so she's on top of the Hall of Justice, and she decides she wants to get a tan all over. So Superman's flying over, and he sees Wonder Woman down there, and she's completely naked. And Superman thinks, well, I could probably get in there and get done real quick, lickety split like that. And so he decides to fly down there with super speed. It's like bam. And then all of a sudden, and he's gone. And Wonder Woman's like, whoa, what was that? And the Invisible Man says, I don't know, but man, my butt hurts.
Enosh, this is a family stream.
Oh my word!
That rating for
That's good.
On that note, John Collins here with a $5 super chat says, Enosh, what you were saying earlier relates to life in general. The commonality shouldn't be which actor we prefer, but rather simply Superman. Thank you. And that's really my point tonight. This is not about like who you like, who I like. It is about disrespect. I will say that. This is about disrespect tonight because there's been plenty of people who've disrespected Richard Donner. There's been plenty of people though who've disrespected Richard Lester and what he brought. There's people who make fun of make fun of Christopher Reeve. There's people who make fun of Dean Cain, right? They simply just don't like Dean Cain's political stance, and so they totally write off his Superman, which I think is absolutely the wrong thing to do because he actually played Superman very, very well. I mean, he was a good Superman, especially for the time. What he did during that time went right along hand in hand with the comics. Literally, week after week, similar stuff was happening because they were talking. They were all together talking about these things and planning their scripts and everything. And by the way, the Adventures of Superman. Lois and Clark did not go off the air because their ratings dropped. Okay. You know why it went off the air was because Warner Brothers wanted to do a movie and they wanted to drop the show. The show was at the height of its popularity. It was super popular. It was like must-see TV on Sunday nights. And so there was a clause though in the contracts that said that they couldn't just cancel the show, that they could only cancel the show if it dipped under a certain, level, of viewership. And the show was knocking it out of the park every week. So what they did was they started moving the show around, right? So like they moved it to like Wednesday night. And the thing was they moved it to Wednesday. But here's the thing. Guess what? Everybody followed. Everybody literally came to Wednesday night and was watching the show. Then I think they moved it to Thursday night, which was like death. And like it's people still followed. And then they moved it to Friday night. And like they just kept moving over. So people wouldn't even know during a season like where the show was because ABC was specifically trying to sabotage the show so that they could move on and do and Warner Brothers could do whatever else they wanted to do. But but the thing is, like, look, and here's my point. Here's my point, because I'm looking in the chat and I see like Baby Girl here says, nah, Dean Cain didn't impress me at all. That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to like every version, right? I'm not telling somebody who likes Christopher Reeve that you have to like Henry Cavill. And I'm not telling somebody that likes Henry Cavill that you have to like Christopher Reeve or Dean Cain or that you must enjoy Tyler Hoechlin now as Superman, right? Like, I'm not telling anybody what they have to like. What I'm telling people, though, is learn to be respectful of others and don't talk down to other people simply because they have a different version of Superman that they enjoy. For each generation that has come up, folks, there has been a Superman. Okay. Back in the 30s when Superman was started, right after that, they had the movie serials, right? And they had, what's his name?
Kirk Allen.
Kirk Allen, yes, thank you. Kirk Allen. Kirk Allen played Superman, and he was a generation Superman. And then shortly after that, George Reeves started, and he came on, and he was both Superman in some movie serials, and then also on the TV show. And then there was a lag. There was a time period, but you know who filled the gap in the meantime? Was the cartoons. There was a Superman cartoon. And so that was a generation Superman. And then there was Super Friends. And that was a generation Superman. And then here comes Richard Donner with Christopher Reeve. And Christopher Reeve was that generation Superman. And then after that, we got 4 seasons of a Superboy TV show that was actually really, really good. Yes, you're holding it up right there.
It's translucent. I think I have the green screen on. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, because there's Mr. T.
Gerard Christopher. Yeah, Gerard Christopher was really great as Superboy. Now, John Newton, who was there the first season, not my favorite, right? Not my favorite. There's John Newton. It wasn't my favorite, but you know what? I still enjoy his first season. And so the thing is that I enjoy that. And then after that came Dean Cain, was another generation Superman. Okay. Through the 90s and stuff. And then we had a dark period because the next generation Superman would have been, what's his name? Would have been Superman Lives.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. And nobody wanted that.
No.
Seriously.
Nobody wanted that. Hell no.
So
a
whole generation got to skip on that.
I didn't want it at the time, but in retrospect, I do.
You just kind of want to see it now. There's a morbid curiosity now.
As
long as it doesn't affect everything, we might see it. But but that was where Superman the animated series kicked in, though, and a whole generation had Superman had Superman the animated series, and then that led into Justice League Unlimited. Then we got Superman Returns, which is not one of my favorite movies, but I love Brandon Routh. I love Brandon Routh as a person. I think he gets it. And then after him has come.
Nobody talks about Legion of Superheroes. That was an animated show with Superman.
Yes,
that is yes. I remember that. No one talks.
What's Saggy doing down here? What do we got, Saggy?
Before I forget.
There is one thing that doesn't matter, and that's Blue Beetles. So thanks for joining us. I appreciate it.
Damn! The disrespect is blatant.
Oh, this really is an echo chamber.
Saggy, yeah, you should know, Saggy, because like I timed you out, like I had to just to time out Showcast here because timing out proves you guys are an echo chamber. Anything getting called out that is wrong is, oh my god, not happening, or a crime against where is what the like are you on a different planet? Like seriously, like he's smoking some good stuff there.
Yeah,
I just want to thank...
Oh, my bad. So you can go ahead, Saggy.
Well, I just want to thank Bence for sending this to me. It is
Benson's, yes.
Yes, Benson did send this to me. It is Blue Beetles. So I know we're talking about Superman, but he found one. He found one. He said it was hard to find, but he did find me a Blue Beetle, and I love it, and I love him for doing that. And Blue Beetle is my Superman.
God, such a good character.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. And I may tease you about that, but you know, I'm glad for you if you like Blue Beetle. Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, I'm glad that you found a character. Now, what were you saying, Metaverse?
I was gonna say about this dude that keeps commenting. I know you're. Last night I found out you're a fan of The Last Jedi. One of me and my uncle's favorite lines was from Luke was when he goes, "Amazing, everything you just said in that sentence was wrong."
Yes, yes. You get it.
Kind of get it.
Yeah, right. But no, I'm telling you. You know, look. Every generation has its Superman. What this show tonight is about respecting others, which is kind of ironic that we have somebody giving us a hard time because, like, the show is about respecting others. And I time you out, and I will time anybody out who is like literally giving people a hard time in the chat, or like literally just so much with their ears clogged that they're not hearing a word that we say. You have a, and this is the problem with a lot of people with these fandoms. Is they come in with a closed mind anyways.
Oh, holier than thou mindset.
Yeah, they come in already ready to gatekeep and like they assume already what you're saying. So if you say something, it's automatically they know what you're going to say or what you mean by what you say. And I think that's ridiculous. But like here, Steven Spielberg today, you know, came out and said, you know, Dick had such a powerful command of his movies and was so gifted across many genres. Being in his circle was akin to hanging out with your favorite coach, smartest professor, fiercest motivator, most endearing friend, staunchest ally, and of course, the greatest Goonie of all. He was all kid, all heart, all the time. I can't believe he's gone, but his husky, hearty laugh will stay with me always. And I think the most important thing that we can take away from this is basically Steven Spielberg thought that he was fat.
Yeah, he was attacking him. Didn't even wait a day.
He's a healthy husky.
He's a husky, hearty guy with a husky. He's got a fat laugh. He's fat and he's basically Santa Claus.
Body shaming.
Steven Spielberg should be ashamed of himself.
Canceled.
No.
I'm down.
But so for a while though, I've been talking to you guys about.
Hey, I got a jet, guys. But
that's
good
fine.
chat. I'll see you.
Yeah.
Bye,
I've been talking to you guys a little bit about some of the comments, and so now, guess what? I'm going to make it prophetic. I'm going to make him prophetic because I am actually going to show you a couple of things that have to do with this that prove my point, and it is from people who are big Christopher Reeve fans that can't let stuff go. I've told you guys I'm part of some Superman Facebook pages.
Like I'm going to get heated.
I don't know. But so somebody posted this picture right here. Right? Well, not that picture. This picture right here. And this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. If somebody posts a picture of Christopher Reeve, for example, right? Somebody posts a picture of Christopher Reeve. Don't get heated about it. It's not like if somebody comes in here and talks about Christopher Reeve or talks about what they like, I don't expect the chat to erupt in, well, I don't like that. Because nobody asked you about that. No, like that's not why they posted it. You know what I mean? Like if somebody comes in and posts and they're just like, man, I really love Christopher Reeve. That's not an invitation. That was not, hey, like I want.
Oh, you damn Snyder shill.
Yeah, I want. Yeah, I want to hear. I want to hear from everybody what they hate. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
But so here. By the way, here I put this in here. This is the new T-shirt. It's going to be.
The anti-shirt equation.
The anti-shirt equation has been found. Awesome. We will stop at nothing to possess it. But so somebody posted this, classic picture from the Man of Steel movie, and then posted Henry in the black suit, right? And so this is the kind of the first thing, awful.
Yeah,
what?
That's cool.
Like seriously, somebody just posted that they just posted the suit, awful. And then I love this one posted like both Supermen together, right? Together. Somebody posts, as much as I love both, this picture just says, Reeve, you serious wee man. And Cavill, yep, I'm ready.
What?
I don't understand that comment at all.
Because people have this anger that they have to escalate one above the other. So they have to escalate Christopher Reeve's Superman somehow above Cavill, even though Cavill is huge. I mean, let's be honest.
That man is.
I mean, Reeve is taller than Henry, but Cavill's huge.
I mean, Reeve was a big guy. Don't get me wrong, but Reeve ain't calling Cavill wee man.
No,
I don't know. I don't know what the heck that's about. And
Reeve was dope though.
Oh well, yeah, he was. He looked like he stepped out of a comic book.
Dude,
at that time.
He was beautiful, and he even it's a shame what happened to him, but he was beautiful.
He absolutely was. And so, but then people who will post pictures like this, right? Because they have to somehow insult Cavill, because now it's like, well, you got Homelander and you got Brightburn, and Cavill's the exact same thing. They're all just evil supermen.
Oh, for guts!
Wow,
do people not just? I don't understand why it's like. Well, I don't understand the issue. Like, Superman has been evil before. It's not just Cavill.
The irony of this is that if Reeve was still alive, I have a feeling that he would have went to Cavill, just like how like every Batman actor goes to the next one and being like giving him advice on how to do the role. He would have been so supportive of Cavill.
He was supportive of Tom Welling. He was on Smallville.
Yes.
He was very supportive.
He literally passed the torch to Welling, and people hate on Welling because he didn't, wear the suit, but
that was the whole point of the show. He was a kid. He was a teenager. He was in high school.
Yep. But people hate on him. Like when people put collages together, right? They'll put collages together of Superman, and they'll put Tom Welling in it, and like they'll either put him in a Superman outfit or they'll just leave him in his Smallville outfit, and people will literally chime in just to say he was never Superman.
But it was like, yes, he was. He was Superman before, because they focused more on his life in Smallville with his parents and everything. That was the point of the show. That's what I don't understand about these fans. Like, how are you fans and you don't even understand the stuff that you're watching? Like, it makes no sense. Smallville was a great show because it was Superman before he became Superman. It was his path to becoming a superhero.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why that's such a problem for anyone.
What were you saying, DL?
So you guys know I don't like Smallville at all, but it's
Get out.
because
blasphemous.
No, you shut your mouth, Blue.
I got to agree with D on this one. Hold on, I got to agree with D for a very petty reason. So like, I was growing up when this show was on the air, and my mom loved watching it, and I'm trying to do my homework in the kitchen, and that theme song would just blast, and I can't focus on my homework. I'm like,
I was like, we used to always think somebody shaved me.
I mean, that's fine if you didn't like Smallville, but it's fine if you didn't like Smallville. I'm not saying you had to like it, but at least understand what that project was doing, what that show was trying to do. You didn't have to like it, but it still doesn't like completely say, well, that's not Superman. Like, it is Superman. It's just a different version of Superman that you might not like, and that's fine. But to completely dunk on it and make it sound like he was not Superman just because of the fact that you didn't like the show, no, that you can't do that. There's so many different versions of Superman. Literally lobotomized the Joker. Like, there's different story arcs where he has been straight up evil. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but there's
Saggy, you can't go there though. You can't go there. You can't even talk about that like those versions of Superman where he did that kind of stuff, because that's not Superman. Yeah. Like
what do you mean
God forbid. Just say God forbid that literally like that there's an Elseworlds tale or whatever. I mean, look, I got him right here.
Even in the animated series, in the Timverse, like they did the evil Superman thing when Luthor was president. Like, and I thought that was so good.
He straight up lobotomized people, bro. Nobody play Injustice? I love the Injustice story. He lobotomized people. He was a dictator.
Fantastic.
Like, he was evil.
Shazam. He killed Shazam.
Right. He's literally killed people, and I know
Justice
that
Lord Superman.
Right.
Awesome.
He literally took over the world and was a dictator, guys. Like, I'm sorry. And I don't mind. I like seeing those stories where heroes turn bad, because it's like it brings it, and it's not like he turned bad. He thought he was doing good because he lost his child and wife and said, "F it, I don't care anymore."
Red Sun Superman didn't exist. What are you talking about?
Lord Slug done did it now.
Not canon.
Speak is back.
We did have a communist suit. Didn't they do that in Supergirl?
Red Sun Superman is one of my favorite interpretations. I think it's.
Did they have the Red Daughter? Didn't they do that in Supergirl? They just took that story arc and made it.
Yeah. They did. Yeah, they did that. They did that whole thing. It's
Yeah,
just
that was a thing that they did. Yes.
Man, you guys are really talking me
the
into
thing that
watching
they did.
Supergirl.
Well, I like
Please
Supergirl.
don't. It's one of the worst shows ever made.
I thought it was Supergirl, but my thing is like I don't understand why
Well,
fans
you got
always feel like they can't-
Danzig Superman right now.
Right.
There you go, Death Metal Superman.
What the heck is that?
It's Death Metal Superman. It's a
He's like, if
storyline.
you wanna fight hell
Superman
with
is
me,
midlife
you know?
crisis.
Right? Oh, it's like it's.
He's all like, Martha, do you want to bang heads with me?
Why does he almost like the
Do
head
you
scene
want to
from
go
Metalocalypse?
toe to toe with Batman? Come on, Martha. And then Batman comes in. Martha, why the hell did you say that name? I don't know. Our mothers are the same. Oh, Martha. Now I'm totally doing that parody. I am totally recording that parody.
Yes, I was gonna say if you don't, I'm done
I will
with you.
share that.
Heck, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it. I am absolutely doing it.
Overall, guys,
God.
you can have you listen. There's a Superman for everyone. Stop dunking on the Supermans that aren't for you.
I feel like I should come clean here. So
Nope, don't do it.
As far there's a lot I could come clean about, but I feel like I'd be crucified if I said if I confessed all of my sins here. So I'm only going to confess one. So growing up, I was always a Marvel kid. I really didn't like DC because I always loved the more sense of realism that Marvel did. But now that I'm older, I do have an appreciation for DC and Superman. The first Superman that I remember is the animated series, and that is when it comes to superhero movies and stuff like that, I don't compare to the comics because I think that's unfair. I try to compare to the animated series because I think that's a nice medium because they do their own stuff, but they're also trying to tie to the comics as much as they can.
Yeah.
But after that, I do prefer animated over live action just because you can get away with more stuff in animated. But like the animated series is a great interpretation for me. Superman versus the Elite was a really good Superman story. He is looked at as the Boy Scout, but by the end of it, he shows what he's capable of if you piss him off. Like, don't tread over that line.
You do suck. I got to ask you, you do suck here. Quick question. I'll let you finish your thing. Is this a Lonely Island reference right here? You do suck? Because if that's a Lonely Island, I like that. I love that. And I'm already thinking about that one now, too. Like
Martha Lover.
You're a Martha Lover. I'm a Martha Lover. We should save each other's mothers. Save each other's moms. I'll go back in time and save your mom, Bruce, and bring her back.
At this point, you have to do an EP. At this point, you're going to have to do an EP.
Because every mother's son is a Martha's boy. Saving her wrong. The timeline will be destroyed. Sorry,
what is happening? I'm confused. I'm
Jacob
scared.
McKenzie with a $1.99 super chat. That's what's happening. Do you like Brandon Routh Kingdom Come Superman? Absolutely.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Absolutely. That's another great one.
People are like, how do you... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, as much as I'm enjoying the new series with Tyler Hoechlin, I actually would have preferred a TV series with Brandon Routh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, he never got his due diligence, in all honesty.
And Brandon Routh got redeemed by the Crisis because everyone before that was just like, Brandon Routh, he's all right. But after Crisis, everybody's like, oh my God, I need a Brandon Routh TV show right now.
Yeah. Like people have a hard time like, oh, how do we modernize Superman? Because like MCU did it for Captain America. How do we modernize Superman? And I'm just like, the speech he gives on why his S is the color that it is, like, oh my God, that hit me so hard.
Oh, heck yeah. I just rewatched that the other day too. I actually just saw that pop up and I watched it where he talks about, because Lois asked him, well, why'd you add black to it? And he gives this speech, this empowered speech about how he added black to it because it penetrates through even the darkness, and
like that's Superman. I mean, like even like no matter how quote unquote dark he gets, like Superman has that same type of feeling in me that Captain America does, like through all the trials and tribulations, like that character should always inspire hope. And that's just how that character is to me.
I agree. Thank you, Super Toxic Avenger. I appreciate that. Even my wife is in here going, wow. That was over the Martha Lover thing. I think. Yeah.
Telling you, man. EP.
Caleb says Martha by Enoch B on his new upcoming album. Don't hate, just penetrate.
Oh,
Hashtag Superman goes down.
Yes, is that new album going to have? Is that new album going to have your cover of "I went to see Star Wars and sat next to an Obi"?
Oh dear God. Oh dear God. So my son comes home from work today. My 16-year-old son comes home from work today and he goes, Dad, you're not going to believe what happened today. And I'm like, what? He's like, I'm talking to this girl and I was showing her the channel and she saw a picture of Doomcock like on one of your thumbnails. And she's like, oh, you guys talk about Doomcock? I love Doomcock. And I'm like, did you tell her what the show is?
She's not for you.
And
this
he's
isn't
like,
gonna
he's
work.
like-
I'm
he's
sorry.
like- he's like, no. I'm like, but you told her to watch the channel. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, and she likes Doomcock. Yeah. Did you tell her how we tear apart Doomcock every week at Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? He's like, no, I just told her she should watch.
I don't think he's going to be hearing back from her.
No.
Ghosted. Insta.
Man.
Maybe that was her that called us an echo chamber.
Maybe.
Yeah. So that's got to be
How
like the
small the
all-time
world is.
like horrible deal breaker right there.
Oh my gosh. Can you believe that?
You like Doomcock? I am out.
I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Do you have a
stuff
sister?
Like this. This is just something I threw in there because I thought it was funny. So it took 6 of you to stop an alien invasion. Seriously?
On.
Damn.
God.
Okay, but this also, okay, so this is kind of like, so you got a guy here who says, like, ever since, like, you can like whatever writer you like, hate whatever you don't like, whatever. I don't care. But this is the kind of stuff that starts just getting out of hand, right? Because you got, ever since Dan DeDildo and Rob Harasshole, this reminds me of like this
middle school insults.
Speaking of Doomcock and like the Fandom Menace and like Mike Zero and all this, like, you know, where it's like, you know, Kathleen Kennedy and, you know, and Ruin Johnson, you know, it's just like, whatever. It's like, they took over DC Comics. It has become a whiny multiverse of political correct nonsense. This is the only acceptable Superman theme, because this was talking about Superman theme. They hated Hans Zimmer's Superman theme, right? And so like, so why can't Superman have just one theme? Only one theme that we can only just use John Williams. I love John Williams' theme. It's iconic, man. We talked for how long about it last night?
The animated one is slept on.
Oh, it is.
That's true.
That's my personal favorite. And I love how the person that did that theme, it's kind of like a parallel with how Danny Elfman kind of took from the 89 theme to make the animated series Batman theme. I feel that same energy is with that Superman theme.
Yeah, but then like, look where this guy goes next. Like, so the next guy, right? Well, no, this is the same guy. I'm sorry. Then he goes, truth, justice, and all caps, the American way, not the social parasite global community way.
What?
Superman's not American.
This is the guy who would buy into QAnon theories. And
Also, what do you mean by American way? Because I have a lot of things I could say about that.
Look,
Like,
I get it. Look, I get it. And I have no problem. I have no problem with people who are patriotic. I have no problem with people who love the fact that they live in the United States. I live in the United States, man. There's a lot of freedoms and a lot of good positive things that come with that. But look, this is one of the ideals, though, as Superman has progressed, okay, as society has changed. It's not about being embarrassed about the country you're from if you're from the United States. You know what it's about? Like, and I was part of those ones too that I kind of took it a little aback when they wrote, you know, in there that Superman, you know, kind of denounced his American heritage and all that stuff. But here's the thing. Superman as an entity, and this is what people got to realize. Superman is an entity. Superman is not the person. Clark is the person.
Yeah.
Okay. Clark is the person who was raised in Kansas, raised in the Bible Belt, raised with a certain set of values and whatever. Superman is an ideal. Superman is an idea. Superman is basically a business. It's basically the way that Clark gets around and does his job. It's a costume. That right there, you can't have nationalism with somebody like that. That hero needs to be a hero to the world. You know? I mean, even Christopher Reeve's character, my gosh, was learning every language, you know, and going all over the world. He saves the Russian cosmonauts in Superman 4. You know, he rebuilds the Great Wall of China, you know, with his vision, but you know,
that was weird.
Even in like going back to Red Sun, even in Red Sun, I read the comic and watched the animated movie. He saves was it the American pilots? I don't remember exactly who he said, but point is, like, even though he was for the USSR in that Elseworld, he was still saving people even if they weren't from the USSR. Like that's just who the character is.
Hold on just a second, because somebody's asking me if something about Paul. What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So
what happened?
So Paul became a member of the channel, but for some reason it didn't pop up, and his chats aren't coming through. So I just was asking.
No, man. I never banned Paul from the.
Yeah, well, no, I was just asking because I was like, because he DM'd me on Twitter and he said, yeah, I just became a member of the channel. It didn't even pop up on YouTube.
Well, hold on a second, Paul. First of all, I apologize, Paul, because that absolutely not, man. I don't. Let me hold on a second. While you guys continue this conversation, I'm going to do a little. Give me just a second. I'm going to do it live because that shows you that I care about people. Like in general, folks, like I don't want that to just, I don't want to forget that. I want to recognize it, man. If Paul became
because I don't see him in the chat either, but so I've had an issue. YouTube's been really weird lately. Like some comments just won't pop up, but I've had an issue where I had somebody blocked on my channel, or they had me blocked, vice versa, and we unblocked each other, but we just can't see each other in other chats anymore. Like if I'm in a chat with a fellow like common friend's channel, we can't see each other type, and even in StreamYards I just don't see him. So I don't know if YouTube is just glitching out with the whole block thing.
So yeah,
not working.
I don't know. Like I said, I've been seeing weird stuff where it's like literally my subscribers comes back down to like right away.
Speaking of that, I literally was like on your channel, Enosh. I hit the refresh button. It unsubscribed me. I saw it live. I'm not even joking.
Dude,
I was
YouTube
hovering
is
on your
so
channel.
broken, dude.
I hit the refresh button. It
What is
unsubscribed
going
me.
That's crazy.
Are you serious? Okay, so I'm not
nuts.
losing my mind here.
That's nuts.
Okay.
No, it literally just happened.
That's
I was
banana
hovering
nuts.
over
That's
your
nuts.
page
Look,
with the membership benefits.
Really?
Yeah, I hit the refresh button and unsubscribing from the channel.
Well, I told you all that happened to me with Dawson. Like I'm on Dawson's show. I'm literally his first member of his channel. And like one day, and so I pulled up his video because I was wanting to interact with the chat. And when I pulled it up, I noticed that, like, I looked at him like, how am I not subscribed to Dawson? I've been subscribed to Dawson for months. So I have no idea.
Double check that. Make sure you're still subscribed, because like that's weird.
Heck yeah, guys. Dang.
Are you ever subscribed to me, Enosh? Because so it doesn't show you on my subscription list. I don't know what's happening. YouTube is broken as hell. Oh man!
Like I literally hit the refresh button and it was gone. Like I said, I never subscribed. That's weird.
I'm glad I checked my messages because I was like, because we were just talking with Paul, so I was just like, wait a minute, what do you mean you can't? Because he asked me, he's like, do you see my messages? Like, I haven't seen you at all in the chat. So that's why I'm like freaking like, dude, YouTube is so busted, dude. They gotta get their act together. This is bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Okay, so I just went back through my I just went through back here. I don't know. I just refreshed this. Try again, Paul, to make a comment, because I just refreshed this thing and hopefully that'll work. But I apologize, Paul, man. No, man, I'm proud to have you here as I'm just proud to have you in the chat, man. But I mean, definitely if you became a member, dude, I see it on
there it is.
There it is.
There he is.
All I did was refresh that. That's so weird. Like I went to the place where it's like all the monetization and everything, and I just hit refresh, and then that's so strange.
Crazy.
That's dude. YouTube
crazy.
is
there he is.
Well, welcome,
Hey,
Paul.
all right.
Welcome, man. I'm glad that worked, and thank you for becoming a member, man. I am sorry that didn't pull you up. Man, that's so weird.
Yeah, it didn't even pop up that he was a member. And that's wait, so if somebody's blocked, could they still be a member? Does it still not show? I don't know how that works.
I don't know because I didn't have him blocked.
Yeah, I don't think Paul was ever blocked on the channel. That's weird.
Because there are a couple of people that are blocked, but Paul was not in that group. That's why I went to that spot because you get spammed too, with comments and stuff.
Right.
And so like there's a couple of spammers
caught up in there.
Yeah, no. So I just went to that spot, but I didn't see him in there, and all I did was hit refresh on that page. But okay, well, I'm glad to have you here, Paul.
Yay.
Welcome.
Rock on. Rock on.
Remember.
Look at there. Check that out. But see that. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about though. Is like treating each other well, right? So like, you know, so like we get this, and I'm going to bring a couple of my comments here, but Michael down here says, you know, Dan Didio was fired last year. Who is Rob Rassel? You sound like a 12-year-old. I love that comment. And then we got here. Yeah, but at the same time, I understand why they had to change it. If you're going to move on, create new stories, you have to change, but you will never beat that theme. That's a fine comment.
No, that's true.
Right? That's the way you. Yeah, that's the way you say that, right? And then like that Superman theme is just as recognizable as Star Wars. No score can replace those. Nothing's trying to replace them. You know what I mean? Like
it's just a different iteration.
It's different iterations, folks. It's different. It's different ideas.
I guess I should be mad at Rogue One for not having the same Star Wars theme and doing a different score.
They didn't have an opening crawl. They didn't have an opening crawl either.
Yeah. Solo sucked.
It's
no
so
title
weird.
crawl. Get out.
I love this one though. I love this one. This guy thought I was in a conversation with this guy, and he thought that he was going to sneak this one low key on me. And he's like, hearing the John Williams Superman theme and other Superman shows, Superman Returns in Smallville gives me goosebumps. LOL. I don't even remember the current theme, if there even is one.
That's a sly little comment,
right?
That's actually another point. Like even every theme that I hear from the different Supermen, all have that same hopefulness in there. That's what I'm. Oh my god,
that Man of Steel theme is fantastic. I don't give a shit what anyone says.
It is great.
Yeah.
It is great.
I mean, I'm not the biggest Hans fan myself, but that theme is great. That theme is really good.
It was better than what he did in for Batman. Like,
yeah.
Oh God, that's why I'm not a fan.
I kind of like the Hans Zimmer Batman stuff. It's not as good as the Danny Elfman theme, but as its own score, I kind of
not even just the Danny Elfman theme, but like. But I think Enosh, I think the problem with like, and this is like not even just Superman fans, but like if you think about it, like in the comics, comic book fans have a really hard time accepting when someone else takes the mantle of another character. Like with the Flash is the example I go to. With Jay was the original Flash, and then you had Barry Allen, and then you had Wally West. Was he the next one in line?
Yes.
Yeah, when Wally became the Flash, there was an uproar. What happened to Barry? What happened? It's like, guys, calm down. He's still here.
I know what's funny about that. Wally West was the main Flash in the cartoons.
So do Green Lantern fans lose their mind every time the Ring chooses another Lantern?
Probably. Like, Kyle Rayner. That's not how Jordan.
Well, look. And
Green Lantern is interesting.
Well, and here's the thing, folks. Here's the thing. Like I said, again, you can have your favorites. I'm not telling you can't have your favorite. I'm not telling you just have to like everything, you know, because that's always the argument that comes back, especially about Star Wars, right? It's like, oh, so we just have to take everything. Well, you can go ahead and give Disney all your money, and you can just be a shill for Disney. But I'm gonna burn the whole thing down, and I will not accept it until they literally erase the sequel trilogy. Hold on a second. I got it.
Notice me, senpai.
Unless they absolutely erase the sequel trilogy without respect.
You're giving my laptop viruses.
We reject it. No, and it just gets dumb. This comment by Dat Dude Vince right here. I mean, that whole "this version ruins that version" is a huge fallacy. Both can exist. Watch which one you prefer. And that's the beauty of it, folks. That's the beauty of having multiple versions of all this. Look, if you like 1960s Batman, okay? And here's the funny thing is I like it all, right? So like I can watch 1960s Batman. I got those action figures. I got that Batmobile. That Batmobile to this day is fire. That Batmobile from that 60s show is fire.
There's someone that has a replica of it that drives it around town, and I'm just like, oh.
Dude, I'm telling you right now that Batmobile is still amazing, right? But here's the thing: if you like that, then enjoy it, right? If that's the Batman that you like, if you like '89 Batman and that series, enjoy it. Like if you like Batman Forever, I get it because that was a good movie too. If you like Batman and Robin, I don't know why, but I'll still respect and fight for your, right to love it.
We're gonna go that right.
I've recently found some defenders of Batman and Robin. It's very interesting.
I like Batman and Robin
because listen, I defend Superman 3 and Superman 4 even, right? Because they have a right to exist. Were they bad movies? Are they examples of like when Warner Brothers really screwed the pooch on stuff? Yes, but the thing is, they exist now, right? They're not going to get erased.
Yeah.
I can't hate Superman 3 and 4. I can't hate them because even though they're not good, they're enjoyable to watch because Christopher Reeve's performance he doesn't give a bad performance. That he brings every bit of sincerity to those movies that he does to the first two.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I don't hate the 2011 Green Lantern movie. I don't hate it.
Can I ask y'all?
There's parts that I don't like. Yeah.
If I was casted to be Superman, would you guys be mad?
If you were cast, what?
If I was casted to be the next Clark Kent, would you guys be mad at me?
No.
I just wouldn't watch it.
Would you?
Yeah.
I just wouldn't watch it.
I just want to watch it.
Bruce, you wouldn't watch it if I was on it? That's messed up. I thought you support your friends. Damn.
I mean, I'll watch it at 3 a.m. on TNT.
No love in this.
I'll watch it.
Metaphysical dimension.
I'd have a morbid curiosity about it, and I think I'd have to watch it because I'd have to figure out what in the world the take is that like that they did that to Superman, but
ultimate woke. That's the ultimate woke. I'm a African American woman. I'm a woman, and I'm pansexual. So you cover all bases with me. So it would be a huge woke thing, and it'd be awesome. I would be a great Clark Kent.
You don't have worms, right?
I have a question.
Very weird
this is on a similar vein. Okay, so Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Do you think Odo is gender fluid?
I think he's everything fluid.
Yeah,
possibly.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Found it.
Crazy.
It's like a lot of different tentacles and like massive stomach.
I'm waiting for Enosh to eventually drop the drop he promised he would make last night.
I'd watch a me Super.
Oh no, I haven't made that yet. I got to go back at the 3 hours and 7 minute mark of Matt Jarbo's stream. Oh my god!
Yes.
I might have to just pull that up right now, dude, because that was absolutely.
Wait, what happened?
Greatness.
Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Greatness.
No, we're gonna worry about it because I'm gonna pull it up. I'm absolutely gonna pull it up.
I had no intention of staying up that late, but I couldn't turn it off.
I love Jarbo. Jarbo's over there trying to snipe on our stream right now.
I saw that earlier.
So we're gonna snipe on his stream real quick. From last night that we
I'm
were
watching
on.
both streams.
Okay. No, at the 3. It was 3 hours and 7.
I think it was before that. I think it was at the exact 3 hour mark.
No, it was 3 hours 7 minutes.
It was.
Is it something I said? Is it what?
No,
yes, it's your fault, Saggy.
Saggy, everything is not about you.
What do you mean? Max did a whole stream about me earlier. How dare you? It's all about me.
Everything is not about you. Listen,
and guys, got a shill status activated.
Here we go.
Here we go. So we got to find a bunch over something. The first thing, let the story be told. Turns out he's John Henry Irons, which was fantastic because that was it before that a little bit. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was.
By the way, I thought
let you go for whatever reason.
She was saying on Twitter, like one of the things is that she voiced her concern at the only.
Oh yeah, because here's where he goes out. Here's where he goes out, and you start. Here's where we start.
I'm like, that was one of the big things too.
But see, here's the thing. He wasn't the villain,
right? And that's a thing that we've come to find out now.
Well, here's the problem. People got to get their panties out of a bunch. So you're going to tell me so all the villains now have to be white?
Well, I know it was when Ryan gave a super chat, Ryan Hartwell. That's the issue. So that might be he's like find out.
But he wasn't a villain. He's literally one of the biggest heroes. That reveal is amazing. If people would it goes back to my whole thing, man. Let the story be told. Said Ryan gave a super chat when it happened?
Yeah, Ryan Hartwell.
Okay, I think I
might have to go back.
I think it's back. I think it might be. I don't know.
Before that?
Yeah, I think it might have been before.
Okay. Oh, What's
What?
this? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, so here's the thing, real quick though.
Oh yeah, yeah. It
Superman
was
and
before
Lois
that. Go a
was
little
on
bit further
HBO Max.
back.
It has now been pulled off.
It's totally worth it.
And
by the way,
that is
It is.
more representation, and that is important. And then you learn about like what was it, Kim's Convenience from Simu Liu, right? And he's saying like they had an all-white writers' room and they were dealing.
Dang, how far?
I think it was further back.
Have them voice act it, and the fans will come. Like like Marvel has been working with.
Maybe it's later.
Oh, right there, right there.
Who
Delta
knows?
variant and all that.
I don't know. Washington opened up entirely this last weekend, and I was like, I went to Costco for the first time not wearing a mask, and I felt
riveting.
It's
riveting.
really weird. I'm still not comfortable.
Yeah,
honestly.
I still carry mine with me. I'm like, it's not that I'm vaccinated, I'm fine, but it's like my county has got just a little bit over 50% vaccinated at this point. I saw a guy today.
I could have swore though that it was at 3 hours and 7 minutes.
It was like something. It was like a. It was a little bit in.
Oh
I can't
yeah,
remember.
It's 3 hours 1 minute.
3 hour 3 hour 1 minute.
Yeah, it looks like it was right there. Chat's wondering like, what the heck's going on?
Is that it?
Yeah, right there, right
that
there.
I live in. And that's a lot of places.
Yeah, I live in the Bible Belt, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, you get a lot of that. Hold on here. So Ryan here says,
there's Ryan
celebrating July 4th.
Oh yeah,
mine's cherry.
Well, you can't go wrong with a good cream pie.
RJ,
my boy was not messing around.
Down. Hold on a second. I got to make. I'm like looking at something else, so I have to look here on the
3 hours.
3 hours and 7 minutes. All right, 3 hours 7 minutes.
You're welcome.
That's actually 3 hour 1 minute. So there you go.
So clipping that.
They're gonna do.
Yep, there you go.
See, I thought this. I didn't know about this because I know we said some sus stuff the night before too. That's why I thought like
that I live in. And that's a lot of places.
Yeah,
to be
I live
honest
in the
with you.
Bible Belt, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, you get a lot of that. Hold on here. So Ryan here says, since we are celebrating July 4th, what's your favorite pie?
But you said Bible
Mine's
Belt
cherry.
before this too.
Well, you can't go wrong with a good cream pie.
Look at Enosh's face, bro, before that setup. Hold on. You gotta see Enosh's face when RJ says that. That was
I knew it as soon as it left my mouth.
Oh man,
I had to go for the easy joke. I'm sorry.
especially Stinks Pinks. Good
I
lord.
blame the Poindexter Lounge 100%. I do. I stand by that. That's how it's always Poindexter Lounge's fault.
So here's something. Okay, so continuing in with our theme though of kind of pointing stuff out. So here's one of like a stereotypical one, right? It's like Christopher Reeve is the real Superman. The real Superman.
I'm sorry, what?
God.
Yeah, he's the real one. The only one.
Okay.
To which I answered.
Right.
To which I answered because this was about the picture of the two Supermen looking at each other, and I said, "Well, they're both the real Superman." And then John King. I like this guy, John King. He says it seems like these people are more Reeves fans than Superman fans.
Yeah,
and that's because he's the first actor to come closest to the character, and most people agree up with Christopher Reeve. It's like
that's not true at all.
We don't know if most people agree on that.
Definitely an opinion. That is definitely an opinion.
What? Secondly, number of people that believe
Cream
something
pie
doesn't
justice.
make it true.
Caleb.
Cream.
I'd agree
Wait,
with
hold
you,
on.
but
What?
we'd both be wrong.
Okay,
Caleb's
hold on.
comment. Yeah, I did laugh at that one. Dip.
Oh, jeez.
Cream pie, yeah.
You get pregnant that way.
Sounds like a sexual move. Not gonna lie.
Pick something else with the fan at this point. Jesus.
It's going to be a regular drop. I'm just
Well,
I'm
you're
just
from
preparing
Boston.
you.
They're known for really good cream pie, like Boston cream
Boston
pies.
cream pies, yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Dude, they're freaking delicious, dude. Oh my god, Krispy Kremes have the best Boston cream freaking donuts I've ever, and I'm so pissed that I cannot get them out here anymore. They took them away.
Oh.
If anyone truly loves me and wants to make me the happiest human being on the planet, please send me some Krispy Kreme Boston cream donuts, and I will be forever yours.
This sums up how that would work, but okay.
Yeah.
Selling my soul for donuts.
So what's she saying? She wants the cream. That's what she's saying.
He wants the cream, baby.
Clip it, please.
Just saying. Okay, so here's one. It says Reeves Superman means friend. Cavill's Superman means arrogance.
What the hell?
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Okay, good sir.
I don't either. And so I said, that's insane. Your comments mean ignorant. And then they came back and says, and yours doesn't?
I am not the fool. You are the fool. For if I were the fool.
Then they said, obviously you're a Cavill fan. And this is what I want to point out. Yes, I'm a Cavill fan, but I'm also a Christopher Reeve fan. So I put, no, actually, I'm a fan of Superman. I have been since I can remember. I grew up in the late 70s and 80s with Christopher Reeve, who I love. Later, I love John Newton and Gerard Christopher as Superboy and Dean Cain as Superman. I love Tom Welling. And even though I'm not a fan of Superman Returns, I love Brandon Routh. And yes, I do love Henry. He's an awesome and amazing Superman. What the heck is wrong with you people? Like, they can exist together.
Well, his spit curl's not as good as.
That's true.
That's also true.
Where's the S curl, man?
I think here's the thing. We're talking about a Superman, but like, look at the time frame between Henry Cavill's Superman and Christopher Reeves. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Christopher Reeves.
But he's wearing underwear.
It's the time of the
By the way,
here's
Saggy, this is your warning. This is your warning.
What'd I do?
If you do it again, I've warned you online, and I'm just gonna warn you right now. If you say Reeves one more time,
Reeves.
I'm telling you right now. If you say Reeves,
Christopher Reeve.
One more time.
I've always said Reeves as well.
Guys don't know. My heart sunk in my chest when he said that because I thought I was like in legit trouble.
It got all quiet.
I was freaking out for a second. I was like, bro, why is Enosh really mad at me? What the hell? My heart.
Yeah, he got like super serious. I was like, oh crap, there's something about it.
Dude, I really thought so
because
too.
I was teasing her the other day online about that, and I was just like, it's Reeve, and she's just like, it's Reeves, and I'm like, no, it's
Enosh,
Reeves.
I'm not gonna lie, I started tearing up because I thought I was in trouble, so I'm like crying now.
Wait. Is this another thing with like
crying now?
This sounds like it's the same type of argument as like the Fanta Fanta thing. Is it Reeve or Reeves?
Well, no, there's no S on his name. There's George Reeves with the S, and there's Keanu Reeves, but Christopher is Christopher Reeve, no S, and it's a common thing. And actually, it really helps me like when I get into these discussions with these people, like it helps me know like how much they really care because they'll be defending like him, and I'm just like. No. I'm in a coke field rage.
You just gotta.
By the way, Enosh,
yes.
I feel bad for your kids because I finally got the dad voice in you, and it made me literally start tearing up because I was very nervous. So I'm like, bro, your kids must be like when they get the dad talk, the dad voice. You're just like, oh no, I'm in trouble, bro.
You got to do the Kevin Spacey Luther where it's like wrong. I'm
like shocked that I have tears running down my face. Like what I got really shook. Like I thought I was in big trouble. Really me to my core. I'm not even lying right now. I have tears kind of falling on my cheek.
What were you saying? So what were you saying about Christopher Reeve?
I don't even know anymore.
I'm sorry. I just had to teach you because we were doing that. We were talking about that the other day. So here's another one. This is the same guy. Somebody posts a picture of Henry. Immediately, this dude posts an inferiority thing. Posts a picture of Christopher Reeve underneath. Bro. Like he's waiting in the wings. Like somebody posts a picture of Henry. No, it could not be done.
Bro, you gotta tell me. You got to tell me what groups these are because I want to join and just start doing this, but with pictures of like John Newton or something. Like really obscure.
Yeah,
you really
put like a
just
shack as steel. Like
this was also about the suit, and this is the same guy. And so the same guy about the suit says, "Awful. What do you?" Because somebody did the laughing emoji. He said, "What are you laughing about? In what world does this piece of crap beat this?"
Isn't Cavill's?
I don't know. Maybe 2021 versus 1978.
Isn't it based off New 52?
Kind of. Kinda.
Like, are these guys just mad that they can't see the bulge anymore? Like, I'm very confused.
I mean, if you look at
the
this
red
picture,
underwear,
I mean, they're both in display.
Yeah, I don't know. If I'm looking at it, I'm seeing Henry's bulge quite a bit there. So I mean,
yeah, but see, because it's all blue, it doesn't stick out as much as the red does.
Well, see now, if he was turning a different direction, like
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they could be facing the same way, but the bulge would look a lot bigger because of the red. Because that little patch of red, it will make it stick out more, and it'll be more noticeable. So
can I just tell you something saggy? Can I just tell you something saggy? It doesn't matter what color shorts you're wearing. If it's there, it's there.
Amen.
Black is slimming, so
Yeah.
black slims you, Enosh. If
Just
you wear
saying.
black, it slims you.
Well,
So-
I'm wearing black right now. I'm wearing black right now, and
that is a lie.
So-
Black
so
what?
basically-
That didn't tell me nothing. Black what? Underwear, pants?
What she's
black are you
intimating
wearing?
here is that we need that picture to be replaced
Oh,
with Black
no.
Suit Superman,
Oh,
black
okay,
shorts.
but
I'm wearing black shorts.
so we can really get the definition.
They do have a red stripe down them. But,
yeah, the red stripe's gonna make you look a lot bigger.
Wow.
Well, if you watch the bonus features on the original
I'm
Superman
done.
movie,
I'm
his is
done.
fake. So yeah.
Did you know they have to digitally shrink Brandon Ralph's bulge?
Yes.
Did they?
Yes, they had
Nice. Bobby Long indeed.
What can you tell there? Anything?
No, because there's no red patch there. You can't tell it.
Effing
And plus, it's Homer Simpson. He's got a belly. It's underneath his belly.
For the record, Enosh, I sent you on Twitter a pretty good meme with George Reeves on it. It's
okay.
It's an old one. It's an old one, but you may have seen it before. But I enjoy it.
Speaking of
here we
underwear,
go.
when are we gonna get our Poindexter Lounge panties?
We
Sorry,
do
what?
sell Megapodtastic panties in the Megapodtastic Cafe Press Shop.
Well, I'm gonna have to go to your store.
Damn.
I've been waiting for these Poindexter Lounge panties for forever, and he said he didn't say he was gonna do it, but I'm still waiting for those panties.
So how do you, so do you have any idea why we're fighting? Not a clue. Not unless you're planning on not sharing the popcorn. Nice.
That's funny.
That is funny. I've been really loving all these Dom memes.
Oh, dude,
These-
they're
these
hilarious.
family memes.
I shared a couple in the group, in the private group DM we have, because they're just so funny. I just
God.
lose my mind looking at some of them.
All about the family.
Yeah, no, it's all about the family, man. It's all about the family. Anyways, back to because I just have a couple more of these, but it's just it's just ridiculous because I don't like seeing fans treat each other this way. You know,
You said these were tame, right?
these are the tame. Oh, trust me, these are the tame ones.
These are tame.
Somebody's talking here about Amy and like her choice is Lois Lane's like wrong actor for the right role, Amy. Like I have no clue what you mean. All I know is Amy was a great Lois Lane. The whole movie is written awfully. It's definitely the fault of the writing and directing. And this was all based on a photo of Henry and Amy together. No caption, just Henry and Amy together. Wrong actor for the right role.
I have a quick question. How many people are in this Facebook group?
Oh,
too many.
All 15.
Is it like a small one or
Look,
like a huge
Dawson.
one?
No, Dawson actually left the group. I had Dawson in this group with me.
What?
Dawson straight up left the group. He got sick. He got sick and tired of just dealing with it.
I don't blame him.
Hell no.
God, I don't even
Y'all
use
made
those.
Dawson leave?
There are
no.
13.3 thousand members.
Wow.
Wow.
Like
They made the homie Dawson leave? That's crazy.
Yep.
You know it's toxic when Dawson dips out, bro.
And that's the thing is I've invited a bunch of people to this group, people who are my friends and stuff. Johnny Pop is in there. My good friend Jason, who's been here on the channel, is in there. Others, and it's ridiculous, and this is just one group, folks. This is just one group. I see this in several groups, and it's sad. Like there's no reason for this. You're a fan of Superman,
I've seen this in multiple fandoms. Like it's
I love this.
Fan pages are the
I
same.
love this. This is somebody questioning the existence of the movie at all. It's like give him a chance. Make his Superman like Superman that used to be, not that darker path. This is like, why remake what's already been done perfectly?
Perfectly? That's not the word I would describe it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So-
mean, the only
so-
like, oh my god.
So I have a question.
So, like,
Do they
I
just
have
like
a
never
question.
want another Superman movie to exist? Is that what they
Yes,
want, basically?
dude, I told you. And this thing, I didn't go back. Like, there's one dude, I swear to God, if he ever comes back into I haven't seen him in a while. This dude is flat out rude to everybody. I mean, these are the tame ones. Like, there's one guy who literally attacks people, calls them all kinds of names, like says awful things about people, tells them to go F themselves and stuff. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. And this guy is like on all of these Superman groups. Like, and I don't report anybody, but I've reported this guy because he's literally abusive to people on these things. And yes, these are the nice ones. There's actually one from a while back where trying to remember what happened. But like we went round and round about something.
Does he like
because the
curse
guy
people out or what?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Calls people the most vile things, calls them S sucker or D suckers, you know, this and that.
And this is a grown man.
Yes, this is a grown
This just
man in a
proves-
Superman.
He doesn't
This-
know how to properly debate, so he's just resorting to childish behavior.
This quite literally sounds like people in Star Trek groups I'm in, where it's like if you mention you like Discovery or Picard, they come after you like exactly like that. Like
And
you
I've
are
heard Discovery's not bad.
subhuman. What's that?
I said, and I heard Discovery isn't bad. Like
It's really good. But it's not, their Star Trek, so you're the worst person alive for if you like it.
Like I'm just gonna make this as abridged as possible, but like literally like when I started up my podcast, the first thing I wanted to talk about was toxic fandoms and gatekeeping, because I just think it's such a big issue in just nerd culture in general.
Yeah.
But like the one I started off with was I'm a big gamer. I just recently got into the Persona series, and I found some comments on Twitter to where this person's friend literally got put into a panic attack because of how many people attacked her over liking one of the games over the originals. And I'm just like, oh my God, like it's an opinion.
Dude,
Why are
I'm
you
right there
doing this
with
to
you
people's
because
mental health?
I was in a Persona. The Persona fandom loves to gatekeep you if you got into the series with 5. I know what you mean.
And that's exactly what it was. She loves 5. I love 5. I think it's a fantastic entry. I'm going to play the rest of the games, though. I'm not just going to be like 5 is superior. No, I want to see how the franchise has evolved. But to do that, to make someone have a mental breakdown, that, like, y'all can listen to the episode. I got pissed. I was just like, that's not okay, man. That's not okay.
Well, I mean, again.
Well,
sorry.
this
yeah.
is
Oh
what
no,
it
go ahead.
is.
Go ahead, RJ. Go ahead, RJ.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I had this conversation. It wasn't about Superman, it was about Spider-Man, and there's gatekeeping there. It's like I've had people tell me just because of like the Tom Holland version that I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a true Spider-Man fan. I'm like,
yes,
I own all these comics. Like, I post pictures of it. I live and breathe that character, but apparently I'm not a true fan because I like that version of the character.
Literally
You know?
in his stream earlier today, someone was like, "Did you read the comics?" He had to prove that he read the comics.
Yeah, I literally had to pull them out, like a bunch of them I have.
I was just like, bro.
Every
don't do
fan
that.
base has this, though. It's literally people with opinions that are different. It's always going to be like this because again, what happens is why is my picture blown up with this comment? What happened? Why me?
You're the one talking about Boston.
Jeez, I do want Chris good. But in all honesty, like seriousness, it comes down to fans are very entitled. They are very opinionated. They are very demanding.
Yes.
And yes, I want Krispy Kreme donuts. I want my cream.
I do
Give me
too.
my cream.
But my thing is though, it's like
I want my
version
no
of these
shush. I
characters
want
is
my
valid,
cream.
though.
No, my
sorry.
to hell with validation. I just want my cream.
That's right. Word.
Give me the cream.
Like I was on
cream.
one of Matt's streams where he was talking about the
More
Phantom
cream.
Menace, and I mentioned that like I gave my take on how to deal with gatekeeping and all this toxicity, and that's the whole reason why I created my brand, is because I want to create a place where people can come together no matter what your views are, politically or socially or whatever. Like you can come together and just love and just enjoy things together. Like I want a place. Like the best way I can describe it is like in Luke Cage, in the Netflix series, Pops' place was called Switzerland because nothing bad was supposed to happen there. That's what I want. That's what I want more of. I want places where people can just come together and just enjoy things.
This comment right here by Luke, bro. Like, so this is a good point, right? So because for some of us it'd be like, well, why can't we just ignore these things, right? Ignore these people, make them go. Here's the problem. Is I would love to live in a world where you can just ignore people. Sometimes, though, people need to be called out on the things that they do. And it's not because you're looking for a fight or because you just want to engage with them. It's because literally where I step in is, especially on this page, the reason why I have not left this page yet is because there are Superman fans who are really good people on this page, right? This is, and the people who created this page did not create it for this kind of mess. Okay. And the thing is like somebody's got to stand up for those people. Because like when seriously, just somebody posts a picture of the Superman that they like, and there's a small vocal group of people who just want to attack those people, somebody's got to make it known. You know what I mean? And so like, Luke, I completely understand, like, well, why do we engage on them? There's it's all about how you engage and who you engage and why you engage,
that was kind of my take too, was like, don't give these people oxygen. Like calling people out is fine, but like, don't feed the trolls. Like, make your point. Let them know that this is not going to be tolerated, but and shit.
When you hear things like my Superman has an arc that makes sense, he is by no means edgy at all. He's pretty boring. I love this. He never stands in the rain with glowing red eyes, and he never wears a black suit. He often has to remind himself he's an all-powerful hero because he was raised as a normal human being. I don't know why he's like Vince McMahon, but he is. They go a bit too far sometimes, but most of the time it makes sense. They basically almost did a retelling of the Injustice arc, and I know that you don't hate that. How about you focus on the fact that his real mother made his suit? How about you focus on how he is constantly seen saving random civilians? I don't see Snyder Man going around saving civilians. He's killing them. He's killing them all in the buildings, slicing them all down. You can like what you like, but just accept that your Superman isn't the most classic interpretation. Maybe some people prefer that. I don't know how, but maybe some people want a Superman that needs to kill someone to learn that it's wrong and has edgy fist fights in the rain with Batman and manages to get his butt kicked. I'm done replying here. At the end of the day, this is going to trail on.
Get a new opinion.
Put that to you, sir.
You're fired.
This one just makes me want to sing. Snyder Man.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
Can I address that comment you had up earlier?
Which one?
The one about like if we know they exist, why not ignore them?
Yeah.
So it depends on how you handle these type of people. Like for me, y'all know I go in because I think people like this are fun to play with because it's literally the most dumbest argument. And see, somebody like me, I'm a troll. So you know what I would do? I would go into this Facebook group. I would Photoshop Denzel Washington as Superman and just post that in this thread and be like,
spam the hell out of it.
This is my Superman. I don't know about you guys.
My Superman.
My Superman. And that's what I mean. Like there are some people, like Enosh said, there are people who need to be called out because if they're spreading misinformation, especially if you're a true fan of like all this stuff and been following it, like Enosh is, when he sees these things, he wants to educate people on the material that these things that they're talking about. It's about educating people because why do you want to continue to allow people to live in ignorance? If you see somebody saying something ignorant or they just don't understand, you should be calling them out. Because Enosh made a comment to me one time on stream. He's like, Saggy likes to talk about things that she doesn't know about. And I'm like, yes, that's true. But here's the thing. If I don't talk about things I don't know about, how are you supposed to correct me? I'd rather say something I don't know about, get corrected, so I'm not still in that ignorant mindset.
That's
have
a good point.
to be
right. The whole essay,
Yeah.
like seriously, why take the time out of your day to write something like that? Like, you
just know where it's going when as soon as they're like my Superman.
My Superman
does
this. Talking about he said somebody had to prove they read the comics earlier today, or
that was me.
Well, here's my question. I used to, I was guilty of this, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. When I was younger, I was always like, well, the comics, that's like the source material. That's the Bible. If it's not in the comics, it doesn't matter. And then I started realizing so much of the stuff we love didn't originate in the comics. Like Kryptonite came from the radio show, and Perry White came from the radio show, and Jimmy Olsen came from the radio show, and Harley Quinn came from Batman the Animated Series. Now I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't even know that it wasn't in the comics matters anymore, because so much of what we love.
No, you're absolutely right, Joe. The only reason I brought up those comics was because, like, literally they're sitting right next to me on my bed because I was going through stuff the other day. So I was like, I just grabbed the first thing I saw just to like prove my point that I know what I'm talking about. You know?
I showed one in solidarity.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, I don't mean to turn this into a thing, but it's like, you know, if people like the Tom Holland version of Spider-Man, let them. If they like Andrew Garfield, let them.
Oh yeah.
You know, like same thing with Superman. If they like Christopher Reeve, let them. If they like Henry Cavill, let them. Tom Welling, Tyler Hoechlin, like just let people like what they like. The world is already a miserable place enough as it is. Sometimes don't add.
It doesn't take away from yours. It doesn't take away from your enjoyment.
No, and I had this conversation. I think it was with DL. You were there about TMNT. Like with the Ninja Turtles, it's like, okay, each version does something different than the last one, and I don't see the same toxicity or the same arguments with TMNT fans because I think they recognize that each one brought something new to the table that people like. Like if someone says like Rise, the new cartoon, nobody's like, "Oh, you're a fake TMNT fan." It's like, no, I understand why, because it did X, Y, and Z different from this. Everyone has their favorites from which one they grew up with, obviously, but that doesn't invalidate anyone else for liking something else, you know.
By the way, if you like Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, I hate you.
You hate a good majority of the internet right now.
Saggy, this is literally against the entire point of the stream, and you should be embarrassed.
You should be embarrassed for even
don't understand the
I
nostalgia
like
for
Andrew Garfield. You suck my dick.
Whoa,
I just understand the nostalgia. These movies aren't that old. They're not that old.
Pause. Present it though.
There's only one Spider-Man, and it's Nicholas Hammond. And if you don't agree, you're all wrong.
Nicholas Hammond.
Good. Caleb. Bye. I thought you were my Blue Beetle buddy, but I see where your loyalty is.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know if anyone else notices the same thing, but this Christopher Reeve stuff literally mirrors Tobey Maguire versus
really
Tom
does.
Holland, and it's
I love
really,
Tom
really
Holland.
strange.
Okay.
By the way, I'm just kidding. I don't
Anybody
hate
but
Andrew Garfield.
anybody but Tobey Maguire. That's all I gotta
Well,
say.
here's the thing. If I was going to, I
Blasphemy.
like Tobey Maguire.
Well, what do you think about Tom Holland then, Saggy?
Oh, I love Tom Holland. Just as
I love Tom Holland. He's great.
That's why I commented that last night.
As long as it's not this Batman, because that's not my Batman.
I will drop kick someone right here.
Resent that remark. Batman
I will
Beyond
drop
is
kick
freaking
someone
awesome.
right here.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
By the way, I have 2 of these, so you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. Because he looks cool.
Can I have one?
Stop gatekeeping.
I was only talking about Batman.
I just pretend that he's Bruce Wayne with a cool design.
Enosh, I'll give you $50
That
for
is
that.
my point.
Can I have it?
Wait, hold on.
No, I want it.
No, I'm gonna pay Enosh for it.
That's not my cyborg. This is my cyborg.
Enosh, can I have that too?
No,
Hold on, RJ. This is like about the hate of like my character. When Miles came out, it was kind of
crazy Joe.
You didn't get the same reaction that happened when Terry became Batman. That's crazy to me.
I know when Miles Morales first came onto the scene, people were really upset. But I'm like,
my
you guys are
criticism
fine with
was-
Terry McGinnis. What was the issue?
I think my criticism was when he first came out was they tried to write him to be kind of like Peter, but when Spider-Verse came out, I love Spider-Verse's Miles so much because of how different he is from Peter.
Yeah, because
same thing with Terry and Bruce.
Yeah, well, I think Spider-Verse in a way took the Miles Morales character and kind of like streamlined a lot of the greatest stuff from the comics. Because I think Bendis. He presented a lot of interesting ideas in Miles' first introduced, like the dichotomy between his parents and the Prowler and everything, and like that kind of stuff in the culture. But I think Spider-Verse took it to the next level. So now everyone loves Miles. But back then, people hated it. It's like, oh, that's not my Spider-Man.
By the way, wait, guys, before you continue, just because I know that Crazy Joe's got to run, so I want him to be able to say goodbye before he leaves.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I do got to go to bed, but I just want to say, Enosh, you had your cyborg figure out there. My cyborg eats waffles until the night begins to shine. So
Hey, evil
I don't
beware. We have waffles.
Waffles. I love that show. I love that show.
That's
I gotta go to bed.
See you, Joe.
Good night, Crazy Joe.
Thanks for having me, as always.
Absolutely, Joe. Always good to see you, man.
And rest in peace, Richard.
Here,
Donner.
and Joe, I'll just leave you with this. I'll let you go out with this since I know you're a fan of Justice League. So here you go.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, that's better. I thought I had shit on my screen for a sec.
Oh
no! He shitter.
He should re-shit the screen. It was better.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
All right, I'm out of this echo chamber.
He's like, you do you, boo, right?
Ryan, you do you, boo.
I'm getting out of this echo chamber. I'll see you guys. Have a good
Right, we'll see you, buddy. We'll see you. Yeah, no, I
bat nipples. No,
but yeah, Batman has bat nipples. Don't you know?
No.
That's the best one. Full Clooney.
How come it's always Robin and Batman and Robin and not Robin and Batman?
Well, I know it's
You know,
really
that would be stupid.
actually. I have a complaint real quick. I know it's really sexist. They gave Batman and Robin bat nipples, but not Batgirl.
Oh man.
Well, that's the thing.
That's a double-edged sword. That's a double-edged sword because you say that, but if they had done it, we would have had the opposite criticism.
Yeah.
It would have been rated R if they gave her nipples. That's what keeps from being.
I'm just saying it would have been consistent, consistency.
I'm getting a mad case of Tasha.
Man, it would have been like those Aerosmith videos in like the mid '90s.
Oh my gosh. I was crying when I met you. I'm trying to forget you.
That gave us Liv Tyler too. Like, come on, you know.
What?
She was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie.
No, she was beautiful. She was gorgeous.
Yeah, Tommy Tallarico's cousin.
It was a little weird. It was a little weird that that Steven Tyler had his daughter.
Yeah,
dancing
stripping.
around there,
in
stripping.
that was weird.
In the music
Listen,
video.
we don't talk about that.
Music's a family business.
It's all about family.
It's all about family.
Nothing stronger than family.
Nothing stronger than
I saw one that was like Mufasa. Hold on, let me find that one. That was funny.
I'm trying to find my
I saw
T-shirt
that
here.
one too. That was horrible.
I'm trying to find
The
my
best one was the Home Alone one.
Oh no!
Oh man.
But like, I gotta ask. I don't really see this. We're talking about people not liking the dark, edgy Superman. Is it the opposite with Batman? Because I haven't really noticed that. Like,
nobody complains about an edgy Batman. Well,
but
except
no
for
one
RJ.
likes. No
He
one
doesn't
likes campy
kill.
Batman.
There can literally be infinite number of versions of Batman, and nobody seems to freaking care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As long as it doesn't kill.
I feel like I remember like
As long as he doesn't kill. Get that straight.
it was right after
that's
the Batman ended. I remember when the Batman ended, and we had just got that's Batman the Animated Series, and then the Batman. So that's too dark. The Batman had a little bit of light humor in it during the later seasons, but then we got Brave and the Bold, and that was a homage to
Silver Age Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Silver Age and all that. And I felt like I remember there was some hate on it.
There was. People were like, "Oh, this
there
is
was.
kitty trash." It's like it's horrible. It's like no,
No,
it's funny. It said.
Enosh, this is the panel I was talking about last night. I put that in a comment. Like, yeah, Batman kills people. He had a body thing from his.
To be fair,
This is my favorite of all time. It's like he's probably better off this way.
Better off this way.
He kills people.
To be fair,
Batman never kills
all
people.
I ever said was that my favorite interpretation of the character is the animated series where he didn't kill. That's all I ever said. I'm not saying he
And
can't
that's
kill. I'm just
fine.
saying.
But what's
he
dark
has
about Henry
killed.
Cavill Superman? I don't understand that.
He's
Oh, sorry.
asleep.
Wait, sorry, Truth. What did you say?
What's dark and edgy about Henry Cavill Superman?
I'll put it this
Apparently,
way.
If he
because
broke
he's
somebody's
emotionally
neck.
conflicted. Well, I think it's because he's emotionally conflicted and sad all the time, like questioning himself.
But that's not dark.
I love this.
Well, no, it's not dark. I think it's
Batman broke this guy's neck.
Although it looks like he didn't get enough swing, and so he's like trying to tap him with his foot.
There's like snap. Snap, crackle, pop.
That'd be my ankle, though. You know, it wouldn't be the dude's neck. It'd be my ankle. It'd be like snap.
Unless those are like steel-toed boots.
Well, you know,
Shouldn't have done
Batman was just giving him a love tap on. He was swinging by, and he was like, "Hey, this guy is hanging out of the window just a little bit too much. I need to get him like focused and get him back inside the apartment." And like a lot of things you don't know is like Batman. You know, he went training all over the world to become a chiropractor.
Well, it's like the College Humor skit where it's like he's asleep.
He's just sleeping.
Like, hold
Batman,
still,
do you not know
hold
what
still.
death
We'll get those vertebrae back in place right quick. Let me do a couple X-rays first, and I'll send the lady in. We'll put you on traction for a while, let's
my
get
dad's
you.
a doctor. My dad's a doctor.
Let's get you off those pain pills, shall we? Yeah, let's do it. What's up, William? William's up in here.
Hello.
What's up, William? Yay!
What have I walked into here?
Oh, I gotta do something for you.
You know the usual.
The classic argument,
Wait, what's Saggy doing?
We have to
Who-
test
who wore it
something
better?
for William. Hold on.
Who wore it better?
Who wore it better?
Okay. William.
Wow, actual saggy face. Wow.
So William, I got this today, and I know you love it.
Okay.
Blue Beetle.
Oh, yeah.
And I was hold on, and I was told,
That's
I was
enthusiasm.
told, I was told I have to do this.
They made a toy of that?
Yeah, and I have to do this because
I
you're here.
I don't think he's gonna care if you open that one.
Yeah, you can all go ahead and open Blue Beetle.
Wow.
What's wrong with Jaime? Am I the loop here?
Well, to be honest, I have to open it because the delivery guy screwed up and he left the box.
Well, he screwed up by
outside the
leaving you
rain.
Blue Beetle.
No, I have to open it. I have to open it.
Real quick, Enosh, I'm
Yes,
going to
sir.
have to head out, but
Absolutely,
thank you
man.
for having me on. You guys are
Absolutely,
awesome.
bro.
Always a
Love
pleasure.
you,
seeing
Truth.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure having you on, bro.
You guys have a good night, all right?
Dude,
All right, man, we'll
later,
see you.
bud.
Okay.
I miss Truth.
Got it, Saggy? Oh, there you go.
Well, the guy who delivered it, they left it out in the rain. I was kind of ticked off, so now I kind of have
1
to
star.
open it 'cause the box is ruined.
Well, Goober, we have a T-shirt actually on the Teespring that says "You never go full Clooney." So you can check
Right.
that out in Teespring. Link is below.
Mhm.
And we also have one where George Clooney is telling Robin, she doesn't love you, Dick.
You can also find this
kill you,
sweet,
Dick.
sweet classic.
Oh yeah, she wants to kill you, Dick.
Hey,
That's
that's
what
dope.
that's what it is.
The
Okay.
sweet,
Hey,
sweet
what's with the
classic.
Fast and the
NWO.
Furious family memes I've been seeing all day?
They're pretty funny.
They're
pretty funny.
hilarious. It's
I have
because of
not
Fast
seen
9.
one that has made me laugh.
I'm sorry.
Especially having seen the new Fast and Furious movie.
Hold on.
Well, that's the whole point. They're making fun of the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, it's making
okay.
fun of those movies. Like
They're
laughing at them
not
for being
trying to
all
tell you to
about
take it seriously. Come on.
Oh no, I would never
Yeah.
take Fast 9 seriously. That was out of the
How was it, by the way? I still haven't seen
It
it.
was horrible.
What was
It
wrong
was
with
okay.
it?
Horrible.
It was
What was
okay.
wrong with it?
It was horrible.
Everything.
Everything.
It was okay.
Everything.
It was
It was
okay.
dude, no.
Horrible.
Okay is a high standard. This movie was
If you're a
not
Fast
okay.
and Furious fan, it was okay. If you're a
I
Fast
know.
and
I went to
Furious-
go see it with Fast and Furious fans, and they thought it was utter ridiculous. And all you were missing was Wall E. Coyote strapping himself to an Acme rocket, which almost basically kind of happened.
Yeah, I can see it.
It was ridiculous, dude. I mean,
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
it was trying like they were trying to outdo. It was human beings trying to outdo a cartoon or something. It was like, what am I watching?
The physics literally jumped off a cliff.
Oh my goodness, the physics, the reasoning, and it was like a wrestling match with a bunch of high spots and no real good. I mean, it was.
So I take it you're not excited for Fast 10 Part 1 and Part 2.
No, I think it's just going to be bad.
I mean, I'm open to seeing it, but
Yeah, they're doing an Infinity War and Endgame where it's going to be Part 1 and then Part 2.
Yeah.
And then the final films of the series.
I thought they were going to
I'm
end at
still
12.
willing to see it, but like 12. I think
And then they're gonna do a flashpoint where it's just gonna do like a redo.
No,
So
in the
it's gonna
final
go back
movie,
to
it'll be a time travel story where they revisit all the classic moments
yeah.
from all the other
They
movies.
don't doubt them. Don't doubt them.
Don't hold it past them.
After F9, I don't doubt they will try anything.
We're giving them ideas.
Let me pull out my old astronaut cut. Well, what the hell?
This franchise needs to end.
I've never cared for that series. I just can't do it.
Holy mackerel, it was bad.
But,
I have not seen one yet.
Not
Dude,
a one.
There are some fun ones in there that are not complete waste of time. And there's some of them are like action. If you like action, if you like explosions, and you like a little bit of ridiculousness, it's a good series. But at the last, this one was like, what in the hell?
Yeah. Well, William, I wanted to ask you, what do you think about the passing of Richard Donner and everything that's been going on?
He had a good run at 91. I mean,
Yeah, he did.
If with so many people whose lives have been cut tragically, just in my lifetime alone, or just in the last year, to see people making it to 88, 89, 90, 91, and that is a life well lived.
Yeah,
You know?
I think he was a great director that is a little bit underrated too in terms of his body of work. I think a lot of people don't. I don't know. I think he was underrated, and I think I'm glad people are voicing their appreciation of him today.
Well, he made hits at a time where there was 10 or 20 other people like him making hits, and you don't really a lot of these guys you don't really get to appreciate them in their full scope until years down the line when you don't have all these movies coming out in the 80s, in the 90s, when all these big directors are putting out movies. It's really easy for a guy like Richard Donner, who made some really cornerstone movies, to get lost in the shuffle. But when you look back in retrospect, like when we're looking back, people who love Superman, obviously he has a special place in their heart for that a lot of other people may not have. But Lethal Weapon, I mean, these are some one guy didn't even realize when I said Richard Donner had passed, and I mentioned Superman. He said I hadn't seen a Superman movie, but you've seen Lethal Weapon, haven't you? And then that was I'm going to continue to talk, and that was a movie that they'd seen. I mean, but everybody has seen at least one Richard Donner movie, even if they don't know that they've seen it.
Right. Yeah.
So this one right here, I wish Truth would have seen this one before he late. This isn't my Superman. It's all the Henry Cavill stuff from Justice League, and then it's like, then the guy underneath him says, "Nope, this is yours, I guess." Drunk Superman shooting peanuts at the mirror.
Or the one that murdered his defenseless Zod and then tossed him down a shaft. That one. I mean, come on. The one.
Yeah, that was all in response to somebody literally just posting, "Henry Cavill is our Superman. Restore the Snyderverse. Henry Cavill Superman. Man of Steel 2. Us United." And then literally it's like, "This isn't my Superman."
That's the same dude that wrote the paragraph.
Yeah,
like a job.
Like really?
Yeah, he's
can we like nobody asked for that.
The joke is on him though, because he had to save a picture of the character he hated, or the version of the character he hated. So joke's on him.
That's true. That is true. Here's someone who likes the blue version of Superman, but not the black one. I agree. That suit is awful. Looks almost black. Well, it is black, Sam.
Looks almost black.
I'm not a big fan of the in the narrative of Zack Snyder's Justice League. There's, like I said, there's only two things that I had any issue with, and they weren't breakers. The black costume had a purpose in the comics, and I didn't see it fleshed out in the movie as such. It looked cool, but in the comics, it had a regenerative reason. And like we were talking about the other night, there is no such thing as Darkseid until he gets the Omega effect. That literally is the whole being of Darkseid, is when he cheats his brother out of the Omega effect and becomes Darkseid. Before that, he's Euxis, and he looks human. If you look at the old Jack Kirby stuff, he's a big human, big white guy.
But William,
what's up?
I don't care about anything you're saying, because my Superman doesn't snap people's necks.
Nah, he drains the life out of them with radiation. He kicks them down shafts. I mean,
but Henry's suit is exquisitely beautiful, but I hate it. It looks like armor.
Gee, it's almost as if he goes into battles, and he might need something to protect him in
Henry's
these battles.
suit is awful. Henry's suit is awful.
We want him to wear trunks. I mean, it's just
for Christ's sake.
Cavill is maybe the fourth best actor to play Superman. All from a picture. Like, nobody asked these people's opinions. They just, and so I Rebecca, that's about the number one least truthful statement I've seen on this joke of a fan page.
Oh, is this that one you're always talking about? Send me a link so I can play around with these people.
Heck yeah.
You need friends. What the hell?
The banner. This is what I love. Somebody's like, trying to prove the point that, like, telling people, to shut up about Henry Cavill. The banner of this group is Christopher Reeve. That may tell you something, but LOL, that doesn't tell me anything. I do know that there are a bunch of butthurt Christopher Reeve cultists who would make Christopher Reeve turn over in his grave if he saw the way you disrespect the actors who portrayed Superman.
No, very true.
Yeah. Pow, pow, pow. That suit sucks. True. Absolutely hate it. Looks like armor. Although I like the film, but Christopher Reeve is always and always will be Superman. Makes me laugh when kids post stuff like this. Like, kids, huh? Okay.
Kids?
Whatever helps you with your issues, man. I'm a child of the 70s.
Right here is why BVS and the movies up until Justice League were never going to make $1 billion. This is what you're up against on a wide scale. This is why when those execs sat down and said, well, we're disappointed because it didn't make $1 billion.
Yeah.
Somebody should have given them a chair shot.
And why am I talking about something? Here's why. Like, it looks absolutely nothing like armor. It's called an opinion. Ha 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 ha. If I could pronounce your name, Inash V, I'd call you really stupid. LOL. Seriously, how old are you?
I have a question.
You interact with these guys? So his are opinions, but when anyone else states them, they're just wrong.
No, I have a question. Why is it that they're like very much against younger fans? Like it's all these old men, like
because
really
it's gatekeeping,
salty.
dude. It's gatekeeping.
It's the same with Star Wars.
Well, I'm just saying, why do they hate younger fans so much? I don't get it.
Because younger fans can't have anything that means anything to them. Yep.
Because so these guys are the reason why Superman will never be successful.
It's the reason why they're like fans are. This is what I've been saying. Fans are ruining the things that they love. Look at the state of Star Wars right now. Like, well, Star Wars is coming out of it because people are waking up to this fact that like they don't want to be angry at Star Wars. They're realizing they don't have to be angry about every single Star Wars thing. They don't have to love every Star Wars thing. They're picking and choosing now. Hey, there's so much Star Wars content. There could be Star Wars content that I like, and then there may be Star Wars content that I don't like. But I'm not going to gripe and moan about all the stuff that I hate and act like it's going to, destroy my world. I'm just going to.
Star Trek is another one.
Oh yeah, Star Trek.
Another one.
Oh my!
It's finally crawling its way back out of the mire. That's
because we've chased old Trek fan under the rock.
Yes,
and told them
but it's people like you guys and me and like this Pete here who's like, hold on here, guys. It's a fan site, not a take the piss out of other fan site. He has an opinion which is worth discussing. I loved Reeve, and he'll always be the original, even though he wasn't Superman to me. But you have to hand it to Cavill. He's a tremendous actor and deserves the accolades some fans give him. He's incredible as Superman, Kent. Just disagree if you want. Fine. Just don't be an arse about it. Good post. Show some love for Cavill. Here's the thing. This is the problem. Is when we start getting into these things of like, my Superman is this, your Superman is that, and somehow inferior to my Superman. Well, guess what? Superman is just Superman.
Yep.
He has different stories. There's different actors that portray him. But in the end, he's just Superman. So you need to take a step back and understand that it's not your Superman, my Superman. It's Superman.
Well, all I know is that Roger Moore will never be better than Sean Connery, and we all know this. Because George Lazenby ruined the franchise.
The very best ever.
George Lazenby did not ruin the franchise.
This man is a
I actually
neck
like
beard.
George Lazenby quite a bit.
He's the bestest ever.
Why does he look like Jeremy from The Quartering? Oh God.
He's the bestest ever.
Both Roger Moore and Sean Connery did movies well beyond when they should have been doing Bond movies.
Yes, they
and
did.
that was the producer's fault.
Yes.
That was the
You guys, I love y'all, but I gotta run.
Yeah, we're gonna close it up here. This is just what I wanted to bring to the table tonight, guys. This is because I'm getting tired of seeing it. It's something that is literally frustrating me, and especially after talking with Matt last night about Superman. And I love Superman. Look, if you come to the Poindexter Lounge, you're going to learn one thing about Enosh. I love Superman. Superman to me is my favorite character. I think he's the best character ever made. That's not taken away from anybody else's favorite thing or whatever, although Superman would wipe the mat with Goku.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dragon Ball Z, but that's a true statement.
But the thing is Superman is amazing. And you know what? Especially on a day where we're going to reflect today and actually respect Richard Donner, like we said we were doing from the beginning, no matter what anybody else says. Here's the thing. I think on a day that we reflect on a man who gave us an amazing Superman movie for its time, okay? For its time, it was absolutely amazing. Does it still stand the test of time? There's a lot of parts of it that do. There's some parts of it that are still a little cheesy.
Gene Hackman and Lex Luthor.
I'm just saying, there are parts up for debate. But anytime you tell anybody about anything in any fandom that, well, this is this way 100%, just because it's your opinion, doesn't make it true. It doesn't make it fact. It makes it your opinion. That's why, like, I get it that, what Joe was saying, like, everything that we love that hasn't necessarily come from the comics, but it came from somewhere. It came from some kind of continuity. That's why, though, I do go back to the comics a lot, because when people tell me Superman doesn't kill, oh, yeah, Superman has killed. Batman doesn't kill. Batman has killed. Okay? Superman and Batman don't do this or that. Yes, they do.
End of the day, read a comic.
Yep, read a comic. Star Wars. That should be a T-shirt.
That needs to be a T-shirt.
That should be a T-shirt. I'll buy that T-shirt. Like,
at
and
very
like I
least,
said,
we committed manslaughter. You
like
know?
I said, look, I found mine. This is what I was talking about on Jarbo's channel.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
I was totally against Matt Reeves' Batmobile at first, and I was like, "That's stupid. Why would Batman have a car that's like open to everybody and stuff with windshields and stuff like that? That makes no sense." And then I started remembering and thinking about this issue of Batman, the New Adventures.
Right.
This is where they introduce Jason Todd.
Yeah.
Jason Todd. And I remembered that Batmobile. That's Jason Todd stealing the wheels off the Batmobile. That's just a Lamborghini, folks. It's just a Lamborghini with looking like a big old windshield and regular stuff. Nothing crazy, nothing. And he also had a Corvette back in the day, a Stingray Corvette. And you know what I said to that? I realized I'm wrong. Maybe a lot of us need to step back sometimes and just admit I'm wrong. I have a preference. There's things about the character that I may have thought that I liked. And like, I don't care if it's Batman, Superman, Star Wars, just because you played it with your little action figures at home, that these characters did this or that, doesn't make them that in real life. What makes them what they is the canon and the people who created these things and where these things came from and where they're going. And so that's why I wanted to do this video tonight. Obviously, it wasn't any disrespect to Richard Donner. This was not a attack Richard Donner stream at all. So if you go back and you watch the beginning of the stream and you hear the idiot who's in here, attacking everybody, saying that we're, being disrespectful, that was the furthest from what we were doing today. My point is to bring out the point that I don't care if you're a Cavill fan, a Christopher Reeve fan. I don't care if you're a Tyler Hoechlin fan. I don't care if you're a Dean Cain fan, a George Reeves fan, whoever you're a fan of Superman. Tom Welling. Yes, I'll throw Tom Welling in there. Right? Gerard Christopher, I'll throw in there. I'll throw John Newton in there, even though I didn't care for his take on it, of Superboy. I don't care. Here's the thing. Kirk Allen. Whoever your favorite Superman is, just enjoy them. But don't crap on somebody else's Superman. Just Goldman. When Goldman is in here, Goldman has said it best about Star Wars. Your least favorite Star Wars is somebody else's favorite. Think about that. And respect it. Doesn't mean you have to like it. Doesn't mean you have to buy it. Doesn't mean you have to put out your hard-earned money to give Disney what they want. That's all Disney cares about. There are people who actually like this stuff. Okay? You may not like it, but you're not everybody. You don't encompass everyone. I don't encompass everyone. My ideas and my opinions are mine alone, and the opinions of the Poindexter Lounge. Right? That's it. But you know what? Even so, I will have a conversation, and I'll admit when I'm wrong. All I ask is the same from other nerds. Let's have conversations. Let's have good conversations. Let's stop telling each other what can and can't happen. Let's stop telling each other that your fandom doesn't matter, that my fandom doesn't matter, that I don't care what you like. Mine is the only way. Because you know, at the end of the day, that's not true. And last I knew, Superman stood for truth and justice. So there you go. Guys, I want to go around. Brian, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
Well, you can find me at my channel on YouTube, Brian Master of None, where tomorrow, I haven't figured out what time yet, but what I want to talk about is the fabulous game world of Star Trek. We're talking like anything from Star Trek Online to the classic VCR
Are you serious?
Interactive game. I played that game when I was a kid. Oh my gosh. Dude, the stories. It had Robert O'Reilly who played Gowron. I loved it. It was that game was fantastic. That and the customizable card game. I wish I still had some of those cards, but I love that.
All of those cards.
So yeah, no, that's something I definitely want to be talking about. So yeah, just come join me sometime tomorrow. probably in the evening-ish. But yeah, that's what I want to.
I have every one of those custom card game cards they ever made.
Oh, those are that game was so much fun. I miss it. That was fun.
It was hard though, man. They put that out in response to Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, and then Star Wars did the same thing. I remember Star Wars had the cards.
I have those too. Yep, the Star Wars with the Rebel and Empire symbols. That was back when card games. Once you mastered Magic, you had to move on to something else, or you were going to burn out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Complete advantage of that. I have every single card they ever put out because they were collectible. I mean, they were like some of them were more expensive than the others.
Oh yeah, Future Enterprise. Wish I'd have got my hands
Future
on
Enterprise
that
with the third nacelle on it. Yep.
There you go. DL, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you, sir?
Y'all can find me on YouTube at DL Vince, where I talk about movies, shows, and everything in the nerd and geek culture. Continuing to do Disney reviews with my girlfriend, so if you guys want to check any of that stuff out, go ahead and subscribe to my channel.
We'll definitely do that. Saggy, tell people where they can find you.
Saggy Melons with a Z, and tomorrow I got a big stream to do. I am having Tommy Tellerico back on my channel. For those of you guys who don't know, he's doing the Television Miko, so yay. Benz is here. Benz is here.
Yay.
Sorry. Sorry, I got excited because Benson's here. Yeah, Benson, I got your toy. I showed it on stream. Thank you so much. I love you. I'm so glad you showed up. But yes, that's where you guys can find me. Saggy Melons with a Z. Please don't type an S. Or type an S. I don't know. Maybe you'll find something new you like about things.
Benson, Mark, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told a couple other people. You need to watch the video. You need to watch the video, man. Like, seriously. I love Mark. That's what I'm telling him. Anybody who's been here tonight, you know that's not what it's about. I notice there's a question mark behind that. Because it's not time to just leave Superman 78. It's time to respect everyone's view. That's not what this is about, dude. It's not what this is about. RJ, tell them where they can find you, bro.
Yeah. If you want to find me, just follow me at Resonant Justice on Twitter and Instagram, and check me out on YouTube as well. I did a stream about kind of similar to this about Spider-Man stuff, so put a link to that in the chat. So check that out if you guys want to. And thank you guys for having me on again.
Awesome. And Metaverse, tell us where they can find you, sir.
Yep. Y'all can find me on Twitter at the most meta. I also currently am doing a podcast, like I said earlier. We're taking a little bit of a break right now for personal reasons, but I do have 5 episodes out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I think you'll like this. You know, this is our phrase for Metaverse. Here in the Metaverse, we relish the past, enjoy the present, and we embrace the future. And I would like to embrace a lot of you as fellow marvelous members of the Metaverse.
Absolutely, man. You are welcome back anytime, for sure. Welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
And William, I know you don't have that channel up yet, but tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
Just Google the Sci-Fi Center. I'm down to show up.
Heck yeah. So I will say this, Mark and everyone else. Here's the thing. I'm gonna keep talking about the Snyderverse because you know what? The Snyderverse isn't dead. It's not dead. Here's the thing. It's not about moving on from stuff. It's about enjoying what you enjoy and not allowing anybody to crap on it. Not allowing anybody to tell you that it doesn't matter, and not telling anybody that their thing doesn't matter. That's the whole point of this video tonight, is to find that common ground, to find that truth between all of us, between our fandoms, between the things that we like, and maybe even the things that we don't like. But the reality is that it's never a time to just move on from the thing that you love. I don't care if you love Christopher Reeve. I love Christopher Reeve, for goodness sake. I'm wearing his shirt tonight. I don't care who it is. If it's the Snyderverse, whatever it is, it's never the right time to just move on from what you love. So keep loving what you love. Keep supporting what you support. Keep talking about the thing that you love. Keep enjoying the thing you love. And we'll never, ever back down from that. So that's just what we do. That's just what we do. And also, it's like not everybody knows what they know, or what they don't know, I should say. They don't know what they don't know. So I will say this, before we go out, I would like to have just kind of a moment of silence for Richard Donner. Thankful for his contribution, like I said, to the comic book lore, but not just the comic book stuff. Obviously, we talked also about his contribution to film what he has meant to all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and put his picture up here again. And if we could, wherever you are at, you can you can do that same thing, and we can have just a moment of silence for him, and then we'll go out. I got a thing to go out with here, so let me go ahead and put his picture back up here, and I think it's fitting. So we'll just do that, and let's have a moment of silence. All right, folks. Just remember, we'll be back tomorrow night. I'll be on Ashley's channel at 9 o'clock Eastern time. And then, of course, we'll probably be back again tomorrow night with another late night stream. But, hey, you guys just keep doing what you do. Keep loving what you love, right? Like I always say, don't let anybody tell you that your fandom doesn't matter. Don't tell anybody that their fandom doesn't matter. But have good conversations. I think like we did tonight. We definitely had good conversations. And just because I love Mark, and I know that he loves razzing me because he keeps bringing it up, and I'll keep bringing it up and razzing him. This is my answer to the whole trilogy thing and to Ann Sarnoff one more time. We'll see you guys later.
Did you just say 3? That's not 3 pieces. That was 5 pieces. How do you not understand that? Learn math. I certainly did.
We'll see you guys later. Stay nerdy.